she a mother, a boss, so we locked in, and we standing on business. Making clothes and accessories, now she make mission. She the mother of 6 kids. If you tune in right now, you gon' leave with some laughter and a brand new addiction. If you loving the channel, the content, subscribe then. No need for me to mention. Lady gang, she a mother, a boss, so we locked in, and we standing on business. Making clothes and accessories, now she make jewelry. She the mother of 6 kids. If you tune in right now, you gon' leave with some laughter and a brand new addiction. If you loving the channel, the content, subscribe then. No need for me to mention. Lady gang, she a mother, a boss, so we locked in, and we standing on business. Making clothes and accessories, now she make jewelry. Whatever you need, she can make what you want, but it come with a cost, cause it's made at its fullest. Did you forget she the mother of 6, so it always be lit? Yeah, you know how we do it. Do it all on this channel, the vlogs and more, and you always put on with new music. You got this channel and other channels, but it's never a problem, we know what you choosing. Mayo gang is the truest, sticking together like glue, yeah, we look like a movement. Keep her name in her viewers. Audio stream cause she'll monetize off of you, stupid. Every day it's a movie, filming the life of a mother right on your computer. Mukbang in the coolest, unboxing moments, good energy, what we influence. Journey, Jalea, Janelle, the female of Stooges, they sisters, stay with me, that's 3. Charlotte somewhere in the mix, the youngest but act like the oldest, just waiting, you'll see. Then you got TJ and Ty, the 3rd and 2nd oldest. Wait, hold up, then there was me. Last but not least, we just got the adults, and you know that's MomBoss and fiance Cyrene. She the mother of 6 kids. If you tune in right now, you gon' leave with some laughter and a brand new addiction. If you loving the channel, the content, subscribe then. No need for me to mention. Lady gang, she a mother, a boss, so we locked in, and we standing on business. Making clothes and accessories, now she make jewelry. She the mother of 6 kids. If you tune in right now, you gon' leave with some laughter and a brand new addiction. If you loving the channel, the content, subscribe then. No need for me to mention. Lady gang, she a mother, a boss, so we locked in, and we standing on business. Making clothes and accessories, now she make jewelry.
Came from sirens in the night, where little girls grow up too fast, where dreams get buried on the block, and some don't make it past that pass. I saw drugs, I saw gangs, teen mamas, tears and pain. My big brother grew up early, trying to help us through the rain, but I heard a voice inside me saying, baby, not this way. So I picked up my books and my faith and prayed my way out every day. Didn't have silver spoons, I had prayers and worn out shoes. Every no I ever heard turned into something God could use. God handled the rest when I couldn't see the way. God handled the rest with tears on my face, from the hood to the hall, through the rise and the falls. I'm still blessed, I'm still kept. Intellectual with a dream, valedictorian from the hood, more than what the world had seen. Couldn't pay application fees, so I wrote my truth instead. Sing my story with my prayers and let God move ahead. Full scholarship 99, Alabama A&M called my name. Kept my grades, kept my promise, stepped into a brand new lane. Bought my first car with my own money, young black girl becoming something. Tried for dance, got told come back, but dancing stayed inside me running. Silver spoons, I had prayers and worn out shoes. Every no I ever heard turned into something God could use. God handled the rest when I couldn't see the way. God handled the rest with tears on my face, from the hood to the halls, through the rise and the falls. I'm still blessed, I'm still kept. God I'm still covered, I'm still blessed. From the hood to the home, from the books to the pain, from the red to my baby.
Tell them, Sammy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm trying something a little different, so y'all bear with me. Um, I'm trying to go live on StreamYard vertical and horizontally because my horizontal audience has been getting mad that they have not been seeing me. But I also want to keep my vertical audience because you guys have been showing a lot of support. So I'm trying something different. I'm on 2 different devices and I'm live in 3 different areas. Shantae Mayo is my cash app. Sammy Nightbot. Uh, if you put in explanation point cash app, Nightbot will put it in the chat. So hey y'all, thank y'all for your support. Take off, the show is about to start because it has now started. I'm out here with my chickens. I gotta feed them and do all that. Y'all know how it go. Come on. I'm coming from. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright y'all. I'm finna go get their food. I'll be right back. The Nightbot put it in. Wait a minute. Give it a chance, Sammy. And you can come over to my horizontal live too. If you go to my actual page and click on where it says live, you'll see all the lives. You can choose which one you want to come to. So I'm live on 2 vertical, 1 straight through YouTube, and then 1 vertical on StreamYard, and then a horizontal through StreamYard. Like I said, I'm trying to try something. I'm almost to 10,000. A lot of that came from half of that came from my horizontal audience when I was working on the Riley Strain and the Sebastian Rogers case, the 15-year-old autistic boy here in Nashville that went missing almost 2 years ago. He still has not been found. I was helping search for him for weeks, and then I started being followed around, and like as I was looking for him. So I had to stop doing that because my family said, okay, you have children of your own you need to be here for, so we can't afford for you to go missing while you out there looking for somebody else. So, and Sammy, I may make you a moderator. So definitely don't go nowhere, okay? Yeah, but I don't want to put the chickens in the title, every title. Y'all know I'm going to be feeding chickens. Hey, young Reyes, are you on horizontal or vertical? Because I'm on both. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I will take y'all in the house, but then I'm going to have to carry y'all in the house, get the food, get the water, do all that. Y'all just chill out here with them, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. See, that didn't take long, did it? Let me eat. Even though I keep food in y'all thing all night, but you know, they extra spoiled, y'all. Can y'all see the chickens? They extra spoiled. Good morning, everybody. Okay, Sammy, I will. I'll edit the title and add feeding the chickens. I'll put it in there every title. Okay, I get it. You
move it back into the shade right there. A little shade strip.
I want to pick Ruby up.
Grab. Boom, right now. Let's do it. You got him.
Okay, y'all, this is Ruru. And a lot of people are scared of the roosters. They be like, they attack or whatever. But we raised him since he was 2 weeks. He's still, boy.
Hold his leg. Like
Since he was 2 weeks old. I got him now. So, can y'all see him right here? So, yeah, this is Ruru. And then the rest of them, they ain't gonna let me. It's crazy.
Get his ass. Get it. You got him. He was slow.
You know I can't get her. Come
You had it. You got to grab that tail and go and drag it back.
Ruru, you just knocked over the whole thing.
Why you do that?
I wasn't trying to get him. I don't know.
I said, why did he do that?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to distract me. Okay, y'all, finna show y'all them under the house. Because, you know, they go under there to stay cool. So we built this whole little... Now I got to fill that one back up. So we built this whole...
This thing got all kind of colors.
All right. Let me cut the Wi-Fi off on this phone. Yeah. Make sure y'all seeing everything good. Okay. Yes, I do need tripods. I do. I let my son borrow one because he been doing his music videos and it broke. So I have this one, and then I have a phone stand that I have on my desk, but it's not a tripod. When I say I've had so many tripods and ring lights, when you have 6 kids and they want to record and use ring lights for TikToks, man, stuff just get broke. But things gonna get better. You know, I'm not a complainer. I make things work. If I had 8 arms, I would be live in 8 different locations because I would use every arm to have a phone in it. Because I'm not paying for StreamYard right now. I'm $40 is not worth it to me because I'm not even making $40 on YouTube. And I'm just putting it out there. It is what it is. So, or yeah, I made $40 on Facebook, but that's not guaranteed every month. So, you know, and I have the point of this is to take care of my family, not to. I'm gonna put it in the chat in a minute. Cause I don't know if you're gonna see it. When I put it in this chat on my other one. Look, you don't fool up here, guys. On my other live, when I put stuff in the chat on the vertical and horizontal, y'all can see it. But you're on the vertical that's on YouTube only. You need to come to the vertical that's on StreamYard. Yep, I'm on Kick too. Like I said, I can't stream in all these places if I don't have the finances. StreamYard costs. They're offering a deal right now for... Hold up, y'all. See, I had to carry y'all in here. They're having a deal right now on StreamYard for 50% off the advanced package. Hold up. Hold up. Frank. Okay, now I got to cut the Wi-Fi back on, and I got to go get my phone case out here. See? They having a deal right now for the horizontal, well, for the StreamYard, the advanced package, and I think that's where you can stream 12 platforms at once. Mind y'all, let me tell y'all all the platforms I'm on. So I'm not against streaming on multiple platforms. I'm on I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have 3 YouTubes, I have 2 Instagrams, matter of fact, I have 2 TikToks, I have Twitch, I have Kick, I have Rumble, I have what's another one that they just recently like started talking about. Shoot, I even have. I was thinking about using what's that other one? Not StreamYard and not OBS. Even though OBS is free, but I need a better computer to use OBS. Uh, like a gaming computer, I can't use OBS. With the computers that I have. I have these built-in computers. Let me show y'all. So they're the hold it. Now he want to be out there crowing when I come back in the house. See, this is my computer. So it's an all-in-one. Let me cut my Wi-Fi back on. The signal looks terrible. Now I'm finna connect back to my computer too. I just used my phone when I went outside to feed the chickens. But yeah, so this is the computer I have. Y'all see I'm all out Stranger Things. These are in the Kinder eggs. If you like Kinder eggs, then you know they have the little toys. So they have this. Look at me. They have the Stranger Things series or whatever. So we trying to collect them all. So yeah. And that's not the only computer I have like this. I have another one exactly like it, but like I said, I record stuff all the time, so I'm always running out of space. So any donations or if anybody want to just order me a tripod and send it, you can do that. You don't even have to send me no money necessarily. All right, I'm finna connect back to my computer. Hold on. Head back to stage. Finna get off the phone, y'all, so I can okay. All right, we good now. Hold up. I need to shut the door. Hold up. I don't know.
They said I'm running high. Don't get your feelings fried. These niggas big and bad till they get minimized. I said I'm out of rubbers. She told me improvise. My new coupe black and white. I guess I'm the finish line. Some niggas still talking shit. I pull out trophies. Yeah, little bitch try to call me broke, so I pulled out both keys. Yeah, got so much talent on the web. She think I'm Toby. Yeah, I hop out melanated. Well, they think I sold weed. Damn, they can't control me, fam. Coupe Shack and Kobe slam. This life I'm focused, Cam. 2 cars, start no keys, damn. 2 face, we both freaks, fam. Step too close, nosebleed, blam. This weed I'm smoking, wham. Watch them repost me, gram. Geeked up on my body, I'm too fried. My body Chevy, too much power, tryna slide. She acting up and tried to blame it on the sign. She got no titties or diamonds, then she not one of mine. My women, I like them unique, yeah, they one of a kind. I miss my bitch, no, she miss me, feelings tucked in the sky. If niggas ain't chasing money, then you wasting your time. I'm feeling like Wayne and Eminem in 2009. Gee, where you been at? I've been chillin', I've been laying low.
Oh, you said you sent the dollar. Confirm to make sure it's me. I can do it outside though. Huh? Oh yeah, I'll put it on right now. I got it, Sammy. Yeah, I got the dollar.
Nigga claiming he got money, I ain't seen the spin shit. Man, I'm on my body, I'm on mine. Rolling 9, we gon' get back over time. I'm flying 9, if you play with one of mine. I'm about my paper, getting rich or die trying. Up on my body, I'm too fried. My body Chevy, too much power, tryna slide. She acting up and tried to blame it on the sign. She got no titties. women, I like them unique, yeah, they one of a kind. I miss my bitch, no, she miss me, feelings tucked in the sky. If niggas ain't chasing money, then you wasting your time. I'm feeling like Wayne and Eminem in 2009. All these bitches living stories, I read between the lines.
I think you should wait. I mean, you still can get it, but I mean, cause something may just come up. But it's up to you. If you want to go on and order it. Wait a minute, let me mute this. Okay, well, go ahead and order it, babe. I'm not against ordering it. Alright. Y'all that's been following for some time know what time it is. I'm gonna make lunch for my baby. You just want burgers only, or you want burgers and fries? Or some tater tots? Okay. Alright, so officially we take that test Monday. Too much money. Thank you. Thank you, Sammy. Break that one. I gotta check it, Sammy, on this phone that I'm on. But any amount is appreciated, because you don't have to send anything. He is really out there crowing, y'all. He didn't do it when we was out there. Don't worry, we're gonna get into the content. Well, this is the content, in case you didn't know. But we got to talk about Officer Tatum. Well, he was only an officer for 6 months, so in my eyes, that don't count as being a police officer. And the way that he cooning for these white boys, when we done heard audio, basically it's talking about, is he dead? Is he dead? White? What did you do? I mean, not white, Bart. You talking about he asked for it and all that. Yeah, so, I mean, it's okay for you to be cooning, buddy, but you doing a little too much. You doing a little too much, and everybody needs to call you out. Everybody needs to call him out on it. Oh, I meant to play some more music as I'm in here cooking, and then, you know, like I said, we'll get into the content. Let me see, what's this? See, I can't hear the music from this phone. What y'all hearing? Hold up.
What up? She just got this crib. Yeah, because I ain't been having to do nothing but, you know, I take the test Monday. So I just been going and doing the maneuvers, and I be leaving. Making sure I got that 90 and shit down packed in here. Yeah, I'm trying to rock up out of that money with my shit in my
Alright, y'all, the stove's almost hot. We're gonna put his burgers in the oven, and then I'm gonna cut on the grease so I can do his tater tots when they get ready.
Two people need on our crew right now. It's like I want to get at one dude quick.
He literally got off at 4:30 this morning, woke up at 6:45, went to trucking school, did whatever he needed to do today, And so he get to take his official test Monday, y'all. I'm so proud of my baby. Like I said, y'all need to order my CDL book. Booyah. If you trying to pass your CDLs, you need to get my ebook. I need to go ahead and release the general knowledge part as well, because I haven't released that one. But I have it, so I may work on that tonight while he at work. See, they give me things to do, you know. So yeah, but this is this is my copy. Of course, when you download yours, it's what for me, Sammy. This is for him. This is the study guide that I made. Well, a study guide I made for him turned into this whole ebook that's now for sale. I'm selling it as a bundle, the air brakes and the combination vehicle bundle for $38 right now. The price will go up because it's definitely worth it. But I'm selling it as a bundle, $38 introductory price. 38, the number 3 and 8 is special to me, so that's what I decided to make it. It's a beginner-friendly guide to help you get licensed, get passed, and start earning your money. Basically, it tells you about the CDL mindset. This is broken down on 6th to 8th grade level. So, I mean, and I'm even breaking it down further. I have another one that I don't know if I uploaded on my site, but it may be there because I did upload 2, but I can't remember if I uploaded the different version. Let me cut the music down. I can't remember if I ordered the different, if I uploaded both versions, or if I uploaded the one. But I have a version for grades 3 through 5. Look, some people didn't go that high up in school. You know, some of our older people, you know, they used to didn't have to go, you know, through education like that or whatever. So I mean, there's no age for you can get your CDLs. If you can drive. Like I said, my babe wasn't even thinking about going to school for the CDLs. And one morning he woke up, he was like, babe, I'm finna go on and do it. I'm finna go on and get in CDL school. And so he paid the money when he applied or whatever, because some places offer scholarships or whatever, but you still may have to pay a portion based off the income that you have. And so he got in, and you know, he was going to school 5 days a week from 7 to 5, y'all. Come in about 5:30. Literally get to sit down for 30 to 45 minutes so I can make him something to eat, and he can make him lunch to take to work, and then he going to work because he work at least 40 some minutes away, so he got to drive. He got to get there at 7:30 p.m. to 4:30 in the morning, and then we starting this cycle over and over again. So he doesn't get any sleep. So he done got overweight before. When I was pregnant with Jalea, oh my God, she was so big. You know, and Jalea seems just like my daddy was big, but anyway. So you know, so I'm trying to do, you know, my part, you know, as mom. You know, the kids always want to be with their dad. They're like, Mama, where daddy at? They, you know, because they haven't been seeing him, because normally they used to send him during the day before work, but he hasn't been here because he's been at CDL school, and since it's still summer, they sleep. I forgot the music was playing from the computer for some reason. So when I came in the kitchen, it's not playing through the phone. So I didn't know the music was still playing, but I could still hear it because it was on the computer. So I had to press pause right here. Dynamic. But thank you. You're absolutely right. I do have to turn the music down. And yeah, so he has been getting any sleep, whatever. So like right now, literally, he's almost done. Like I said, his test is Monday, so he got to come home early today. You see, it's 11:30, but he still got to go to work tonight. So, you know, he's trying to just get some rest. But yeah, so I have a 3rd and 5th grade level version, and then this one's a 6th to 8th grade level. It basically tells why I created this guide. I know I've read it before, but if this is your first time here, then you don't know. It says this guide was created with this guy started with my family. My life partner Tyree, the father of my youngest three children, is currently working towards getting his CDLs. Like many men and women trying to rebuild and move forward, his journey has not been perfect. Um, as a past felon, now our probation, he is working hard to create a better life for himself and our family. Getting his CDLs is more than passing the test. It is an opportunity. It is a chance for better income, more stability, and a fresh start. Tyree asked me to make him a simple study guide based on the test questions so he could carry it with him and study whenever he had a chance. He wanted something clear, organized, and easy to understand so he could feel prepared and pass the test whether it was on the first or the second try. Um, as I put it together, I realized that there are so many men and women just like him, people who want better, people who may have made mistakes, faced setbacks, and been counted out, but are still trying. Who someone People who need someone to break the information down in plain English so they can walk into the test with confidence. I created this guide with love, purpose, and faith. I am honored and blessed that I'm able to create this guide for Tyree. And my hope is that it helps hundreds and thousands more people prepare, pass, and move toward a better future. This is more than a CDL study guide. This is a tool for second chances, family stability, and new beginnings. If you're studying for the CDL right now, I want you to know this. Your past does not have to stop your future. Keep studying, keep showing up, keep believing that better is possible. You can pass, you can grow, you can build a better life. And that's why I wrote this ebook. Yes, drop it. And send him my information, Sammy. So this tells why the CDL test matters, because it could change lives. It tells you what's inside the book, how to use the guide, because you don't want to just memorize, oh, one is A, B is, two is B. You don't want to memorize, because if they switch up the questions, then you just memorize wrong answers. So I teach you how to how to understand. So basically what I did for him, he had 112 questions total. It was 54 on the air brakes and 57 on the combination vehicle. I took all the questions and I put all the questions, I did the sheet like this, and I took all the questions on one side and I made it small, like this font where he could read it, and then put the questions on this side. So when he folds the paper while he's at work, he's looking at the question and he's guessing what the answer is, and he flip over, see if he know it. So that's where it started, and then it turned into this full-fledged ebook. So this is the air brake section. It basically tells you the basic terms, because some people may not know. Yes, I will, Sammy. Hold on. Basic terms, because some people don't even know basic terms. Like he told me, like one school or like doesn't even teach the term coupling. And you see what I did. So when I say couple and doing this movement, what would that say to you? Put together. So that's basically when you connect the trailer and the tractor. But if they don't teach you that word and then that word is on the test, and you're like, what's coupling? Because you can only miss a certain amount. And then once you miss, and this is on the written, and if you miss that amount, you can't even continue. Like once you miss a certain amount, you can't even continue on through the test. Then I have, so it's the air brake basics. Wait a minute, this is not right. It's mixed up some kind of way. Yeah, gotta put this in the front. Yeah, this. Next. This is the CDL. Test. Hold up, y'all. The next section is the combination vehicle and the key terms for that. The combination vehicle study tips. Questions students commonly miss, because students do commonly miss questions. A 3-day study plan. So you can do this part on day 1, this part on day 2, day 3 do this. And by day 4 you should be ready to go take the test. final checklist before you take the test.
Right, right.
Get help, passing the CDLs. Basically, don't study alone. Use somebody else to help you. This is the questions, where it's basically all the questions with the answer. Of course, I made it much bigger for you to carry around. So it's each question with just the answer, for each one. And then I went even further and created a test where you could print as many, copies as you want, make as many copies as you want, because you're downloading this, so you're gonna have access. This is the student test, like I said, and so it's blank. It has all the questions, and you just do the test, and at the end there's also an answer key for the instructor if if you have someone giving you the test. The instructor keynote. And this goes in the front. So basically, I need to fix this, y'all. There. That's just an extra sheet. And so this is the back of the ebook. Ready to pass with confidence. Like I said, getting your CDLs can open up many doors for you. Basically, jobs come up to his CDL school every day, giving them applications, telling them to go ahead and fill them out when you're about to take your test. Like, that's how they are ready to hire you. So you want to be ready to take that test. So yeah, that was that. So I want to talk about that since I'm in here making him some lunch. So we're going to put the timer on for that, for his burgers. Got the grease going for the tater tots. And so now I can actually go get my other phone. We can talk about Officer Tatum, but I don't want to do that. I want to share the screen on my computer. So I'm going to do that. So while we're waiting on that, I'm going to play another one of Young DT's songs. Somebody can put Young DT in the chat. Explanation. Young DT, YUNGDTA, and officer. Girl, it's only officer for 6 months. That's not a Young spelled wrong. YUNGDTEA. See, he said he did his research on the name. Y'all, a lot of people spell theirs Young like the how Young is spelled. So he spelled his how Young Miami, but she wasn't his inspiration. He just knew different amounts of people use that. And TEA, like tea that you drink, DTEA. So yeah. Let's see, what's this one? See, I can't hear the songs in here because they playing from the computer. See, y'all can't hear the music on my vertical right here. We don't gotta stand here. His food cooking. Alright, so we're finna get back on the computer.
No, I can't be your Batman, cause I be robbing all these fuck niggas that ain't bitches, but I ain't trying. I ain't flossing. If a puss nigga on my dick, then I step on him on my mama. I can pull up in 2 coupes, you want the Chevrolet or Ford.
Thank you, Sam. Well, if you cut on all notifications and with you being a moderator, you'll definitely get the notifications.
matter, baby,
I
my
see you,
bitch.
love
She gon' run
lace.
around till she can't take it. Pass out on them tits. Go check the forecast, say it's raining on my necklace and
Let me
my
see
wrist.
what's
She know
going on
I'm
with
number one,
Nightbot.
but shout
Okay.
out to G Herb. I went legit, and yeah, I'm pulling out, but she still pull up one knee. Buddy say he got a gun, he better run up in the shoe. Yeah, you know just what I do, me, bro, ain't sliding
Cause
in the
everybody
coupe.
has.
Stepping on this paper, bitch, I ain't got time for you. Paper chase, bitch, I ain't got a dime for you. Fatherhood, A1, you
I
see my
added
son,
his
he in the
music. I
ladies. Nigga
added
look just like
my
his dad
music,
when he
his
get older, they
music.
gon' hate it.
I
My mama told
added
this bitch, she said you put her to
my
bed.
CDL
I ain't
book
worried
to
about them hoes, I cut
Nightbot.
your stick pussy
I
out. No, I
added
can't be
I
your
added a
Batman,
lot of
cause I be
stuff.
robbing all these fuck niggas that ain't bitches, but I ain't trying, I ain't flogging. And if a pussy nigga on my dick, then I step on him, on my mama. I can pull up in two coupes, you want the Chevrolet or foreigner. Nigga, I can't be your Batman, cause I be robbing all these fuck niggas that ain't bitches, but I ain't trying, I ain't flogging. If a pussy nigga on my dick, then I step on him, on my mama. I can pull up in two coupes, you want the Chevrolet or foreigner. Nigga.
I was like, how the fuck
I
did I
love
get
lace.
this
I'm
shit
on
to
horizontal
17?
too.
I went
I'm
online,
live
this
on
motherfucker
YouTube, straight
right
from
on that shit
YouTube, and
was
then
like
I'm
$10.
live on YouTube,
I said,
horizontal and
oh,
vertical
I
through
should have sat back
StreamYard.
and done
I'm
it. I
trying
should have just had
something.
to come back next week.
Cause I'm finna build my community. Hold up.
They watch me bags money like groceries. Worry about you, my nigga. Stop. I can't
Hey,
even listen. So
soon
many
as I
Huh?
went
niggas
on
so
to get
off
my
beat.
DVD off,
That shit be God. I walk through
Uh,
mother of my
I don't
lick.
know,
No
babe. I
police, but
want
I'm
with
outside.
you.
Won't catch me kissing none of these
Okay?
bitches.
Tell
Look,
me
I'm
where
so
did you go that
selective.
told
I
you?
was on,
And you can't get up in this
they
phone
said they
unless you
emailed it to
shoot
me.
about it.
I
I don't take
know, but I'm
shit, but
saying
my
where?
nigga
Who
every
told
touch
you
with
how
it.
to get the
All my niggas
information?
hands, but niggas shoot, so
Hey,
we
I'm
won't
serious.
lose about it. They said I
Right. See,
represented
that's
you
what I'm
hard
saying.
like
I
a
don't
movie.
remember,
I
but I remember you
impersonate
had that
them
more
these
than
niggas
20
be so
minutes.
just your bitch. No, I'm not perfect,
I
just
went
got
on
no flaws
Song
to
Gang,
expose, cause I'm
Song,
the shit. And love my bending over this bitch a
Song,
quarter, but I only
Rapper.
get tips. She say my dick gotta
I
unthought, cause it
am
stay
reading
frozen
your
on her. You not worried
messages.
about
I'ma
problems,
see
got
y'all when I
solutions,
go
we
back.
can do the violence. Don't come around playing like you
But
lost, I
you could
bet this
just
to
probably
remind them.
Google and
We
say,
on the heat street,
you
my
Wait a
parking,
minute.
I
I'm trying
refuse
to
to
go back.
toggle.
yeah,
Bro, all
it's
my
gonna
ex
tell you.
bitches be
Okay, I'm
bad,
finna
but
put it
they
in the chat because I'm
supermodels.
finna
No, I
see
can't be
why
your bad man, cause I
Pay
be
for it,
robbing all
Nightbot
these
not
fuck niggas
working.
that ain't bitches, but I ain't trying, I ain't flogging. If a pussy nigga on my dick, then I step on him, on my mama. I can pull up
put
in
up
two
that
coupes,
song
you
for
want the
my
Chevrolet or foreigner, nigga. And my coupe be tatted up, it's white and black, that bitch got tints. Now she playing around with my pants, thought it was my pole, it was my dick. Blowing my hot, quit asking me shit like what I would do if you ain't exist. On cloud now when I lost that emerald diamond bracelet on my wrist. Are you stupid rabbit? These chicks for hoes and these hoes is for tricks. Think I'm old as fuck when I'm limping out, I hop out with the sticks. Man, she bold as fuck playing both sides, can't blame her cause she mixed. Whenever she go, wherever she go, girl, it don't matter, baby, my bitch. And we go rough around till she can't take it, pass out on them tits. Go check the forecast, say it's raining on my necklace and my wrist. She know I'm number one, but shout out to G Herb, I went legit. And yeah, I'm pulling out, but she still pull up one knee, my kid. Funny say he got a gun, he better run up in the shoot. Yeah, you know just what I do, me bro ain't sliding in the coupe. Two stepping on this paper, bitch, I ain't got time for you. Paper chase, bitch, I ain't got a dime for you. Fatherhood, A1, you see my son, he in the latest. Nigga look just like his dad when he get older, they gon' hate it. I'm my mama oldest babe, she said you put her to be in it. I ain't worried about no
Yeah,
age, I get
Nightbot
your
is
straight
tripping
pussy out.
hard.
No, I can't be your Batman, cause I be robbing all these fuck niggas that ain't bitches, but I ain't trying, I ain't flogging. If a pussy nigga on my dick, then I'll step on him, on my mama. I can pull up in two coupes, you want the Chevrolet or foreigner. Nigga, I can't be your Batman, cause I be robbing all these fuck niggas that ain't bitches, but I ain't trying, I ain't flogging. If a pussy nigga on my dick, then I'll step on him, on my mama. I can pull up in two coupes, you want the Chevrolet or foreigner. Nigga.
I know people like cleaning videos, but see, that's what I'm saying. You never know what you're gonna get in one of my videos, so I can't put chickens, cleaning, topics, chatting, because I do so much within a video. Sometimes I say I'm gonna talk about a topic and don't even get to it.
I still cannot explain the bad temper. TJ, he don't talk, but know my nigga dangerous. Fast trigger, shoot it out the coop, but I forgot to aim it. Mad niggas still be on my dick. I got they bitch complaining. Just don't press me.
Y'all do know y'all can DM on YouTube now, right? You can send DMs on YouTube.
Like strangers, might go back to the old me. I swear I'll never claim them. I'll take my nuts to go, please. But she wanna fuck on camera. $1,000 sheets, you need to shower. Let her weigh your manners. Breadcrumbs, let's go make a toast, cause I'm in this bitch jamming. Red rum, no, I'm not a killer, but I'll shoot by my family. Dead thumbs, like I'm on control, the we got my hands cramping. I just find a beat and then I kill it. I'm a lethal weapon, I'm the one. Only when we fucking,
Let's
when
see if
she
it's
need a
good.
set, he got a gun. Bitch, I got one
Okay,
too, so let
Sammy.
a nigga
Cool.
test. No Saint Laurent, my bitch is designer. Take off them accessories. White, blue, rose, gold, diamonds, selling touch me. I won't catch the Mexican pin
Yeah, see,
down.
I
I
don't know
can
what's
never
going on with
cuff a little
Nightbot
hoe
and
got
why he not
arrested.
doing what I
Now they
need him
ask
to
me
do.
where I'm going, bitch, in my direction. Lil' hoe sitting around, she know she wrong. I made her come correct. I guess I'm money back. I thought a bro nigga had said some shit. He broke and get no play. I see how dumb niggas get desperate. I'm spending what I'm saving, so I blow what y'all got left to spend. Niggas
Yeah,
bring me
Nightbot
problems, I
not doing what I
equate them,
need
make
him to
them
do.
listen. Breadcrumbs, let's go make a toast, cause I'm in this bitch jamming. Red rum, no, I'm not a killer, but I'll shoot by my family. Dead thumbs, like I'm on control, the we got my hands cramping. I just find a beat and then I kill it. I'm a lethal weapon, I'm the one. Only when we fucking, when she need a set, he got a gun. Bitch, I got one too, so let a nigga test. No Saint Laurent, my bitch is designer. Take off them accessories. White, blue, rose, gold, diamonds sit inside my necklace.
Connection.
Chained up, diamonds on my necklace. I'm not talking slavery. Main slut, hit her from the back. The talking she can save it. Same stuff, still ain't got no cake. These hoes I will not save them. I be living
Nah,
free in
I'm
the
not
head. I
posting
still
it right
cannot
now.
explain it. Bad temper, TJ he don't talk, but know my nigga dangerous. Fast trigger, shoot it out the coupe, but I forgot to aim it. Mad niggas still be on my dick. I got they bitch complaining. Just don't press me by the hoe, please. Stay off for entertainment. Little bitch tryna get to know me. We still didn't fall like strangers. Might go back to the old me. I swear I'll never claim them. I'll take my nut to go, please, but she wanna fuck on camera. $1,000 sheets, you need the shower. Let her wear your manners. Breadcrumbs, let's go make a toast, cause I'm in this bitch jamming. Red rum, no, I'm not a killer, but I'll shoot by my family. Dead thumbs, like I'm on control, the we got my hands cramping. I just find a beat and then I kill it. I'm a lethal weapon, I'm the one. Only when we fucking, when she need a set, he got a gun. Bitch, I got one too, so let a nigga test. No Saint Laurent, my bitch is designer. Take off them accessories. White, blue, rose, gold, diamonds, yeah, inside my necklace. Big mouth, as long as they don't touch me, I won't
Okay, I
catch the
put the link to his
Mexican
music
down.
in the
I can
chat.
never cuff
Thank
a
you,
little hoe got
Sammy.
arrested. Now they ask
Yeah,
me where
people
I'm
want you to
going, bitch, in
change
my
and be
direction. Lil'
them.
hoe
No,
sitting
no.
around, she
I'm
know she
always
wrong.
gonna
I
be
made her
me.
come correct. I guess I'm money back.
Oh,
I
let me
thought
see
a
if
bro
I can
nigga
give
had
some
said some shit. He
memberships.
broke and get
You
no
know, when
play.
you
I
go live
see
from the
how them
computer, you
niggas
can
get
give, you
desperate. I'm
can,
spending what I'm
hold up,
saving, so I blow what y'all got left to spend. Niggas bring me problems, I equate and make them
see
listen.
in a minute.
Breadcrumbs, let's go make a toast, cause I'm in this bitch jamming. Red rum, no, I'm not a killer, but I'll shoot by my family. Dead thumbs, like I'm on control, the we got my hands cramping. I just find a beat and then I kill it. I'm a lethal weapon, I'm the
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I'm
Only
on
when
3
we
different
fucking, when
lives.
she need a set, he got a gun. Bitch, I got one too, so let a nigga test. No Saint
3
Laurent, my
different
bitch is
lives, y'all.
designer.
Look.
Take off them accessories. White, blue, rose, gold, diamonds sit inside my
One,
necklace.
one, two, three. Look. This live, which is, let me cut the camera on so y'all can see. Look. So I'm on this live that y'all see right here. The camera gonna cut on in a minute. It's a little delay. Okay. Then I'm on this live, which is the vertical, because you see how it shows your information at the top and the bottom. And then I'm on this live straight from YouTube.
Chained up, diamonds on my necklace. I'm not talking
Y'all ain't
slavery.
gonna,
Main slut,
y'all
hit
ain't
her
gonna
from the
block
back.
me.
The talking she can say.
Okay, so now we can talk about the first subject, Mr. Coon Tatum. Because I don't know, this man, hold up. Let me go to my history. History. Smell the grease. I'll make his fries when the burgers is halfway done. Okay, y'all. Well, before I even get into this, I guess we have to start with a little humor, I guess, because I want to know, like, how y'all feel about this situation. Hold up. Share my screen. I'm going to flip the camera so y'all can see. Tell me what y'all think about this situation. Let me make sure it's on my screen. Some be sharing stuff and they don't even be sharing to the people. Okay, tell me what y'all think about this. Oh, here. Hey, CJ.
Hear about the man who pays his wife $250,000 a year to be a stay-at-home mom, and she gets a bonus of $150,000 every time she has a child. This man, Yada, a holistic health influencer and entrepreneur from Georgia, says he met his wife Aja when she was a working single mom. Just 1 week after he met her, he asked her to quit her job to be a stay-at-home mother, and he promised to take care of her. Well, at first she didn't believe him, but 4 months later, she decided to trust him and follow his lead. And he immediately took over all financial responsibilities for her and her daughter. Soon after, he offered her a salary of $250,000 a year for the responsibilities of being his wife. Then he upped the pay rate to $150,000 bonus for each child she had from him. And guess what? They're now expecting their fifth child together. But that's not all. In addition to keeping his promise to support her, she gets a lot of perks. She's not sitting at home doing physical labor to earn her income. He actually has given her lots of assistance, including a dedicated chef, a personal stylist, and a full-time maid. She also gets a shopping allowance to make sure she can get anything she wants, and that's outside of her pay. In fact, her yearly salary goes into her own personal account while she still has access to all of his bank accounts and his business earnings. But there's a little catch. She has to share her man, but she doesn't mind. She actually helped him pick out his second wife, and that second
This
wife
sound
runs
like
his businesses in West Africa, and he takes care of her financially and her entire family.
Movie.
Would you be willing to be wife number 3? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tiara with a T. Follow for more.
All right, so what y'all think about that? Are y'all doing it or no? And vice versa, if it was a wife, well, I mean, wife that offered a man to be a stay-at-home dad for 250, and then every baby that he gave her, because I mean, think about it, you need the sperm to have a baby just like you need the egg, so the same rules can apply. Every egg, I mean, every sperm, every baby, then he get 150,000, but then she say, okay, I want another husband. Women can't have multiple husbands, but men can have multiple wives. I don't want multiple, just to put that out there, but I'm just saying. Why can't it go both ways? But whatever works for them, but hey, yeah. That sounds like the movie Polygamist that we was watching on Netflix, and we see how that played out. Jonas ended up dying with HIV in GTA. You gotta say that, or YouTube gonna block me. And the second wife, well, she wasn't even the second wife. She thought she was the second wife, only to find out she is the third wife. Had twins with him. He left you. Went back, like, yeah, she didn't want him. Then the little thought pocket, the friend or the sister, she sure didn't want him. So she just wanted the lifestyle that he could give her because she, wasn't used to that. So yeah, but it's a no for me. But to each his own. Yeah, so I wanted to share that. I was like, I think this, because I saw that this morning. And I was I was into it. I was like, yeah, 250,000, 150 every year, and I done had 6. Yeah, but then when they came talking about but you can have another wife, and well, how about you just do all these things for me? I just had a baby. That's the only time we sleep together, just when I give you the baby, and then you just go with her. And I just make sure I get checked before I get the baby to make sure that, because I can't deal with it. I can't be dealing with Sharon. Y'all can have it. No, no, no. So it's a no for me. But yeah, we talking about Officer Tatum. That's who we talking about that need to come to the front of the classroom. Because he just been doing a little too much. Between the Nolan Wells case and the Charlie Kirk case, baby, I have never seen more coonery ever. Like, sir. So, out of all people, them white boys decide to talk to you and they won't talk to nobody else that has other questions like what we have. Cut it out. And then, oh, y'all, I also want to talk about another situation. So, did y'all know Charleston White got shot at in Houston, right? When he was down there with Dr. Candace Matthews for some, it was supposed to be for her birthday. Well, he said he was invited to her birthday, but he said when he got there, wasn't no cake in sight. And he was told that by, what's some people name he into it with? By the Prince family, that it was okay for him to come. Like her people assured him that it was okay for him to come. All right, y'all, we're going to get back into that in a minute. I got to go back to the kitchen. Hold up. So I'm going to let y'all watch that while I go into the kitchen. That's how we're going to play that. Head to the stage. I'm coming. Come on. Oh. And so this is Charleston White's talking about the incident. So y'all tell me y'all thoughts whenever it decides to come.
Dr. Candace personally invite me to her birthday party. But her birthday was 4 days ago. When I get to the event, it ain't a birthday cake, it ain't a happy birthday. For 3 hours, it was nothing but political talk. For 2 hours, Dr. Candace assured me, as well as her team, everything is okay. You good here. She kept assuring me. I saw the energy change. The guy, I saw the energy change. Why? Dr. Candace tried to introduce me to the who set the plate. Charleston White is now coming out and accusing Dr. Candace Matthews of setting him up with Jay Prince in the Fifth Ward. He also speaks on the situation that was going viral on Instagram where Dr. Candace Matthews and another dude had interviewed somebody who claims that Popeye's chicken had left a condom and fried it inside of their chicken. Let's see what Charleston White had to say.
I was complaining. I ain't even gonna throw their name out there because I don't speak either. But I was complaining about them same people recently. And I happened to say, man, let me check in on OG. I was typing your interview in. I ain't even peep. I said, boy, look at the universe.
Hey, homie, you know what? You know what's the saddest thing about all this, my nigga? Dr. Candace got on the phone and tried to play like she didn't invite me down there, nigga. Hold on, wait. Hey, wait. I'm on my way to go do all the interview. That's why I'm not really talking about it right now. Because people paying me to come do the interview. I got Vlad TV this week. I got Say Cheese TV this week. I got Adam 22. I got 607 Monk. I got the Chill Wheel Show. Nigga, I got 7 interviews this week. Hey, homie, Dr. Candace Matthews won't be able to talk that talk no more, man. She really, my nigga. She invite. I'm gonna release my phone records. So to show y'all to connect the dots. My flight was supposed to leave at 1 o'clock that day. I'm live on TikTok when Dr. Candace personally invite me to her birthday party. But her birthday was 4 days ago. When I get to the event, it ain't a birthday cake, it ain't a happy birthday. For 3 hours, it was nothing but political talk. For 2 hours, Dr. Candace assured me, as well as her team, everything is okay. You good here. She kept assuring me. I saw the energy change. The guy I saw the energy change. Why? Dr. Candace tried to introduce me to the who set the plate. That said, I don't put that. My back was turned. My back was turned. I turned around and said, who was that, Dr. Candace? She said, oh, don't worry about it. I said, no, I heard what they said. Yeah, nigga, I heard, and I made it be known I heard what they said. The then went directly to Dr. Candace's husband and bent down, and they started having a private conversation where couldn't nobody hear them. That's useful for you. The point is, I'm looking at them. Dr. Candace's husband see me looking. He get up and come directly to me and start laughing. And I said, man, I see that nigga. What's up with that nigga? He said, man, they say you sent you a picture of his. If you heard that video, when I'm getting in the car before the shots, you heard that say, why y'all protecting that? That sent me and the picture go off. For 2 hours, I watched them take pictures of me. I'm telling Dr. Candace, say, man, what's up with that nigga over there taking pictures? Now, she backtracking. So check this out. A whole night went by. Dr. Candace never asked to say, brother, you okay? I heard the shots, brother, you all right? She waited a whole day to call me the next afternoon, midday, saying, brother, they coming down on me. They trying to make it look like I brought you here. I said, you did, Doc. Brother, it was a public event. So when I noticed what she was doing, I went along with it till I realized she was throwing me under the bus. Why? They threw me under the bus because they lied and said, didn't nobody shoot at me? That I pulled up to an event, hung outside the car, drove off, and I shot. And Dr. Candace went along with that lie until Hellcat released the footage. Dr. Candace didn't know we had on meta glasses. They didn't know we had on meta glasses until we dropped the footage. Now they don't want to talk. Now they want to switch the subject like ain't nothing happened. Right. She don't know the FBI is involved now, Dr. Candace. She don't know the FBI is involved now, Dr. Candace. Why? This was a political event, not a birthday party. The shots were fired while political candidates was in prison. This is a different kind of investigation, James. Checkmate. Now, at first, remember, they tried to make me look like a liar. He's lying. Didn't nobody shoot no gun. He popped up on his own. Now they trying to make it look like, oh, man. Now the police is involved. The FBI is involved. Now Dr. Candace name is fried chicken with condoms in it. Now they trying to blame Popeye like Popeye's in their house, frying chicken in the condom. And then beat the chicken perfectly just to see the condom. They playing, y'all. They did not find the condom in that chicken. They lying like they just perfectly found no perfectly cooked condom in no chicken and ain't no flour on it. Ain't no flour on the condom. The condom didn't melt in that grease. They want us to believe that a condom went into some grease and fried chicken and fried with the condom. Fried, no. Boy, that's what I call it down. Now they running down Popeyes. They ain't got no lawsuit. All they want the people to do is to get eating free chicken. Hey, y'all, free chicken at Popeyes Day, thanks to Cornell Lake and Dr. Candace. We done went from hanging from the tree, hollering no justice, no peace. We want some free pieces of chicken. Free pieces of chicken to everybody. Our community activism done went all the way down to chickens and rubber. And they stand in front of the camera and say, if you eat this chicken, we don't know if you're going to swallow or spit. Now, they don't want to get freaky with the activism. They don't want to get freaky with the activism. What they want y'all to believe is some hanging this dick over some fried grease popping. They want us to believe. And guess what? It probably wasn't long as that condom was. I wasn't no white boy condom.
Yeah, he said it was no white boy condom. You play too much.
Hey, when y'all saw that rubber in that chicken, didn't y'all know the now, come on now, let's just too perfect. Y'all didn't think nothing. All of a sudden, after they set Charleston up, Popeye got condoms in the chicken. So you mean to tell me got a badass lawsuit where he can go get a lawyer? He went and got a civil rights activist where he could get millions of dollars. They went and gave free chicken away. They go fuck the lawsuit for the boy who got the lawsuit. That's game, man. They playing. Never in my lifetime. I've been knowing Dr. Candace over 10 years when I first met over 10 years ago. She ain't never called my phone in one day She ain't never called my phone that many times in one day in 10 years. She called my phone one time, more time than one day than she ever had in 10 years. And not one phone call was, brother, my bad, man. I knew I should have got you out of there.
Oh shoot.
Now one time, she said, man, my bad. She told me her exact words. She said, I called.
Oh God, what did I do?
I said, say, when I got there, I said, Doc, you know where Red? She said, brother, I already called you. She said, I called James myself. She told me she called James herself. And she said, James, I don't need none of this. It's my birthday. My brother gonna be. She told me she called him and got permission. That's why I was so comfortable. That's why I was so comfortable in James Prince's daughter's establishment in Fifth Ward. Because Dr. Candace Matthews herself, I'll take a lie detector test. I will swear under oath, and I have witnesses, that Dr. Candace Matthews told me herself that she got permission from James Prince for me to be in her establishment. That's why I was so comfortable. The word on the street is, James told him to go up there and do that, but don't do nothing. Dr. Candace Matthews' personal security, who are off-duty police officers, they rushed me out of there before I can go over there and make the apology. I told them I was going to do it, but I wasn't going to do it. But before I can go over there and holler at them, Dr. Candace Matthews put me on the microphone, and that was a decoy to rush me out the door as soon as I got off the microphone so I wouldn't have to go talk to them. They knew what was going on, man. Dr. Candace Matthews, off-duty police officer who was on personal protection, they saved the day. Why? They real law enforcement, and they cannot allow this to happen. That's why they're real law enforcement. So I don't want to give too much of the details away. I'm getting ready to go do Say Cheese TV, Terrence Gangster Williams, Vlad TV. I think I'm 22. I got like 5 interviews this week that total up to almost $1. This is a $60,000 interview week, thanks to Houston, Texas, Fifth Ward, Jay Prince, Mop a Lot. Normally it probably would have been a $10,000, $20,000 week. This week is a drop.
Oh, y'all watching need to show some love now. Y'all be flooding the comments when it's goofy time. Why you can't show no love now? Go ahead.
They don't want to believe that they found my hero. They found my because a woman of stature, grace, and power don't use vulgarity to get a point across. Women of stature don't use vulgar language publicly and vulgarity to solve things for the people. No woman before us have ever done that had power, had real influence. I'm sorry to say, but on Vlad TV, I'm on Dr. Candace's career. She a paid actor. She's a paid actor. Ain't got no money to pay her. She ain't gonna cuss your people out for you. And then I done found out that I'm gonna give notice to the FBI that down in Houston by way of Dr. Candace. This is why the takeoff trial been going so long. See, Dr. Candace told me a secret that they used in Houston to slow the trials down. That's why they got Chris Daniels, the white Republican, over here with the Democrat trying to get votes. Because Chris used to be a court clerk who Dr. Candace used to pay to put the case in certain courts and then move it out of this court to slow the case down. That's why takeout took so long. They were paying the court clerk to move it here and move it here. I got the information, y'all. Dr. Candace got loose lips. She talked to a little bit too much. Why? She had a guilty conscience about her, so she kept talking when she normally shouldn't have been talking, because she was guilty. So I'm going to break it down on Vlad TV, on the white man channel. I'm going to break it down on Say Cheese TV, on the black man channel. I got to get his truth to everybody. Why? I wouldn't have been there if Dr. Candace wasn't there. And I'm the only person who walked in that building and gave her a birthday gift that day. So it wasn't no birthday party. It was just supposed to be a birthday party to get me there. Hey, brother, can you come to my birthday party? Now, when I get there and give her a tour, that's when I find out her birthday was 4 days ago. So when I get there, it ain't a birthday party. It's a political event.
Now, for y'all who don't know, this is the definition of a triple cross. For all y'all who in the chat, you're looking to condemn the brother and picking and nabbing him a teacher or something. OG, this is a triple cross, man.
Wow. I have an itinerary They trying to make it seem like I ain't been to Houston in months or years. Every time I go to Houston, I'm booked for something. I had an itinerary. I flew in that night. I filmed all night, and I filmed all morning long with a media company that booked me to be on an up and coming podcast called The Chill Show. That's why The Chill Show got all the
What's going on?
Look, see how he's showing this and he talking about what it is and all that. He finna send this to somebody. Somebody gonna pay for that.
I said no.
What you trying to get? What time does that come? I'm gonna go back there. Now she pull up.
You get your daughter until I said no.
What she want? She said no, like, all that. Hot girl. Yeah. What's up?
I forgot I put it on my damn headphones. How in the world y'all supposed to hear it? Yeah, retarded, I know.
person invited you. That's a snake. You know she ain't saying my name and called me a liar like she do everybody else.
And make sure y'all let me know, man. Is that Popeye's chicken situation, is that real or is they setting the play? Is Charleston White lying? I really want to know y'all thoughts and opinions, man. Did Dr. Candace Matthews set up Charleston White with Jay Prince and them? Get in the comments and let me know, man. If y'all want to catch another video or get in the loop of this, make sure y'all click one of these videos that pop up on the screen and I'm going to catch y'all over there.
He said one of his wives who turned red.
Alright, so what y'all think? Do y'all think that Dr. Candace Matthews
Dr. Candace personally
set Charleston White up to be there? Or, you know, or do y'all think that it was really legit supposed to be what it was and the Prince family or whoever just came and did, you know, because they feel like that they run stuff? Tell me what y'all think in the comments. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that what? Alright, y'all, it's time for my Bible lesson. I'm gonna see if they want to go out in the back on the patio. I'll open up the thing. I hope it's not too hot. Cause I ain't trying to be out there if it's too hot. Jaleel, go sit down. No. Alright.
how the kids doing? What are they into?
Still dance.
Okay.
So they have practice today. They didn't have it yesterday, but they have it today. Shallow and T-ball, but this is over. But we gonna get them in with a. I don't know. We're gonna do fall, or we just gonna let them just do spring T-ball.
Is he in first grade?
He'll be in first grade coming up. Jalea in second. Journey going to 8th. Janelle going to the 7th. Taurus is a senior.
Okay. What school is he in?
James Lawson.
Where's James Lawson?
It's they closed Hillwood and then they built.
Okay.
So it's not in the same it's not the same location. They didn't the old Hillwood is still there.
Okay.
Matter of fact, hold on. The old Hillwood is still there. James Lawson is down 72.
Okay.
It's $150 million school.
Wow.
It's literally all glass. So I'm like, okay, so we have a bad tornado. Looks, what y'all gonna do in that case? And then my oldest son, he's still working management jobs, still got his own apartment and stuff.
Yeah.
Still doing good. He just got another new car.
Okay.
And then Babe, he is in CDL school and he take his final test Monday.
Oh, wow.
So let me show you y'all. I'm always making something. And then I gotta say the best for last.
Okay.
Let's take y'all outside. Because remember, you gotta meet the chickens.
You got chickens?
Yes. We have chickens and roosters. Yes. So I had he had needed a study guide for his so he could just carry around and study. So when he was ready to take the written part of the CDL permit, so I had made that for him, and then I had turned it into just a whole ebook that I'm now selling for people to. That I wrote it on the 6th to 8th grade level, so it's easy vocabulary, help you understand the terms right, and it has a test where you can print it off and take it as many times you want. It has the instructor answers that gives you the answers. Then I also added an extra part where they could carry around like a study guide with themselves that has like the question and the answer. So you have it with you in the car. I have it online.
Okay.
Payhip.com/MomBossMayo Customs. And I'm selling it as a bundle because it's actually 2 sections. So it's not just one section. It's the air brakes and the combination vehicle. Combination vehicle is like when you see the trailers with the 2. That's what that is. Versus a bus will be considered just a class A. So you don't need CDLs to drive a bus because they don't bend and stuff when you turn. And then buses use air brakes though. So it's certain parts that you may have to take to be a bus driver, but you don't have to take like all parts if you're not trying to drive a actual truck that has the tractor and the trailer.
Okay. So what about those extra long buses?
Yeah, I was wondering because how they have that little bend in the middle, but I think since it's still connected, it don't count. It still count as the air brakes because when they stop and you hear that, that's the air brakes.
Okay.
So but they don't have the separation. So I can sell it. So it's online when people can go to the site that I have it on, order it, and it's an instant download. So they don't have to wait on me they just download it and they have it.
That's the way books are now. You don't have to always have the hard copy. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I got Shallow book is online as an ebook too, but it's also Amazon with a cover. I wanted it to be, and I may even though I have this as PDF like file right now where they can do it, I think I actually want to put it on the platform that I have Shallow's book on, and as an ebook where you can actually get it that way too. I'm trying to have it everywhere I can have it. That's what I'm trying to do. And me, I'm doing the same thing. Have the chickens every day, and then.
So what's with the chickens? What do you do?
Well, we've been having them since they was 2.5 weeks. They are 19 weeks now. So they was itty bitty, and now they big.
So you got your own eggs?
Not yet.
Okay.
It take 6 to 8 months for them to start actually
Okay,
laying
okay.
eggs. So we almost there, but not quite.
Is that why you got them?
Yeah, just for eggs.
Okay.
Yes. And we see when you, well, now we're learning as far as like how to tell the difference. And then, but some people that's been doing it for years, still can't identify them at birth. And then some can. So we got them from, the Maple. Have you ever heard of the Maple Farm right there? Off of Greek Church. It has a sign that says eggs and it says Wagyu steak and all that. They've been doing it. I remember seeing that when I was a kid going to Bell Shop riding the school bus. And so that's where we got our chicks from. So they sell the chicks, or you can buy hens that are already laying. But at the time, we want the whole experience. So we started off with them in a tub, like a tub thing. I ordered them a coop. We put it together. Then we ordered them a bigger coop. We put it together. You hear him out there crowing. He out there making a noise now.
I know the kids gotta enjoy that.
Yeah, Journey don't fool with him. She's scared of him. And Jalea, she'll run from him. Like if you put one in Jalea's hand, she may hold it, but she don't fool him either. But Shiloh, he run down the house getting them. Like Shiloh, like cause we done had where before we built, cause we got a mesh fence that we built around the patio, and to keep them in, cause once they got bigger, well actually we had rescued a hen that we found out in North Nashville. So we rescued her, right? Brought her here. We had her for like 3 days. She ended up getting out, and she, I guess she used to being, on the road. So I think that gave them the idea to start like traveling further from home because they never would really leave. So our neighbor down here was like, one of the chickens is in the yard. So we had to go get it. It was that one though. It was the one that we rescued.
Okay.
Then after that one went away, then our neighbor people was like, all the chickens, they right there by the trash can, not doing nothing. They just right there and they just be laughing, and we'll call and I'll run them back over here. So we built the mesh fence so they fly. They can fly, not really fly, but I'm saying, they can, so they can come up and do stuff like that. But it's just easier for us to keep them in. So yeah, it's been fun.
That is good.
So you gotta meet them. It's Ruru, Riri, Cookies and Cream, Honey.
You got them all named.
Red Rooster.
How many do you have?
We have 4 hens and 2 roosters. And that's what I'm saying. See, when the first ones, when we lost one after 2 weeks, it had got stuck under the coop as a baby. So when we went and told them, they actually gave us another one to replace that one. And so then we took one back to end up being a rooster because we had end up with 3 roosters. You don't want that many roosters you can literally have 20 hens with 1 rooster and he'd be good. Yeah, because you don't need the rooster for the hens. So you don't need the rooster for them to lay the eggs. Okay. They're gonna release an egg every day regardless. You just need the rooster if you're trying to breed and to fertilize the egg. And then with fertilization, it still has to be incubated or set on for at least 21 days for it to hatch. Right. If it's not hatched, if it's not set on for those 21 days, then you still could eat that egg. So next time when you eating eggs and you crack it open, okay, now on the yolk, if you see this little like a little circle, not the little white spots. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's spring. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it off my egg.
Me too.
But on the yellow part, it's like a little, I want to say it look like a wingworm, but it's just a small dot that emphasizes that this egg has been fertilized. But it's still eatable because the hen didn't sit on it for 21 days, or you didn't take it and put it in the incubation for 21 days for it to hatch. So yeah, we eat eggs that are fertilized, unfertilized. So yeah, we done learned a lot. I got a chicken encyclopedia.
Mama, is Aiden awoke?
Yes, Jalea, it is 12 o'clock. I have lost track of time since it's been summer. School starts in a week, man. So get ready.
Hey, Charlotte, look how tall you are. My goodness.
Yeah, he growing his hair. I got to get it ready.
Is he as tall as you?
Nah, he's still. Yeah.
Mom getting taller.
I
yeah,
see.
He's getting taller. Yeah, I've been telling him about the chickens. What do we name the black and white one?
Which black and white one? The one with the
The one, the barred rock, the one that they had during Christmas Columbus when he swore he came and found this country that was already here.
The white Mama, these are too little.
The black and white one. This one.
Oh, that's.
They say Holland hen, but that is not. It's
Holland hen.
Called a Plymouth.
I hear you playing T-bone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you pretty good?
Yeah, so we have one of these.
Okay.
A female. We have a male and a female of this one.
Okay.
So the big black one out there is the male of this one. And then we have the female. She just now, growing.
Okay.
The males get real big. And it's crazy because the males are more exotic looking, like beautiful, colorful.
They are like
and the
peacocks.
females be, I'm like, God, why would you do that?
I know.
I know why. Eve, because she bit the apple first. I get it. I know. He was like, you know what?
That's I always tell my husband he's a peacock because I'm just a plain Jane.
Right. I'm like, I was like, I look out there. I'm like, the rooster gets so many more colors. Chocolate. Come on, in the house. Come on. We'll go back out with that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why?
Okay. So, do you have a new, because, I've been, and I did the lesson this Sunday, and then I was on there last Sunday. But, I go on the jdw.org. I figured out how to figure out which one is for the particular one. And then I went back and did the 2 that I had missed on my own.
Okay.
And it's crazy because, I don't know, I just wish these things was taught. Like when I was younger, like if I understood that my career path is even, I ain't gonna say ordained, but if it's gonna take you away or if it's causing this and it's putting you around this type of environment, because like I said, I wanted to be a doctor ever since I was 5 years old. So I went to school, biology, pre-med, minor in chemistry. I found out I was pregnant with my son after. Then I took a break, went back, like, okay, I'm gonna get my master's degree. And at the end of that, my mom had the brain tumor. Came back here. And after that, my brother was murdered. Right, so I started my trial. So I'm like, is that like, because I always want to help people, but then I realized that I could do so many more things to help people than that. I realized that when I started working for the foundation, just helping writing grants and building homes and just with everything that I like to do, I always like to teach and help people. So I was like, maybe that's not even, I want this Dr. Mayo so bad, but maybe that's not what he wanted for me, and that's why I haven't reached it yet. And then so that lesson about the education, that was real eye-opening for me, like wow, like, if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. But if it's taking you away from,
God is real.
Yes, he is. But if it takes you away from, like, giving him even the little bit of time, because he don't ask for much, and so I just was like,
and that's what we have to realize, Shantae, that the big picture is that this system as we know it, is ending. It's ending, and all the efforts that that people make to try to fix this system is really futile.
Right.
We can make things better for the time being. Kids need to be taught. There's some things that need to happen. We need doctors. We need
right.
But it's eventually gonna go away. And so the one thing we need to always keep focus is God's purpose. His kingdom is the solution for everything. And so anything that takes us away from his purpose, it's not gonna succeed. Everything we do, and Jehovah wants us to have our own personalities and our own,
right.
voice and, but just keep his kingdom, his purpose, in forefront, and everything else can revolve around it,
Right.
Yeah. So it was an excellent lesson. My daughter's 47 now, but like I said, a lot of things, I didn't know either,
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, our parents didn't know to so, she was like, okay, you got a full scholarship, of course I'm going, not, and then, like I said, they were taught wrong, ones that think that God and Jesus is the same person, and so it's like, we all are learning. So it's like, do I feel like um I don't regret nothing because I mean I didn't know.
Right.
But you know, now I'm learning, and so I look at the things that I do, like, okay, well, was that would God want me doing it? Well, no, so that's probably okay, Shantae, reel it back in. It's like
Yeah. And then you got your kids at an age now where, you know, you can really mold them, you know.
right. You heard him. Yes, they always talk about. They always say God is my superhero, and right. So it's yeah. This
I made those.
no, because Jalea did Jalea get one?
Did he?
It was supposed to have been two left. Go ask her. If she didn't, then no, because or y'all gonna split it.
Oh,
Pick that up.
Yeah.
The
Ooh.
book,
Keep it in order.
the Jesus book. This is the Jesus book.
Bring it here.
Where is Julia? Oh, she's outside.
Oh, well, never mind. No, go see if she had one yet.
Probably the back door.
And we got a couple of more lessons in that watchtower though.
Uh-huh. And I think we probably haven't done this one before, but I don't care. Let's do
What's
it.
which 26.
Yeah, I don't remember doing it with y'all, but I know I did it on the computer.
Yeah.
Cause I don't have it written in the book. But
because this was the last
know.
one that we were supposed to do.
Cause before we skipped around, cause when we did the
Right.
what happened, and I still want to do those over. What happens when we die and
Right.
our loved ones again. What? Okay, well you gotta wait. Now I'm gonna have my lesson.
Wait.
Go. Yeah, go. Go.
When we get through, you show me your chickens, okay?
I have no kids.
Well, go see if it's another one in the refrigerator. If it is, y'all can both have one. If not, y'all have to just go. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna open with prayer.
Okay.
Get started. We're gonna say a prayer, child. Our loving Father in heaven, Jehovah, we thank you so much for giving us this day of life. And we're so excited to come to be back with Shantae. She has such a love for your word, the Bible. And we really appreciate the privilege of being used by you to help her to find the answers to her questions. So today we're going to get into a very exciting lesson. Why you allow suffering and evil, why it's still here. We know that you're all powerful and you can change things, but you have a reason for allowing it to go on for as long as it has. So help us to draw points from this lesson that will give us peace of mind and hope for the future, and answer questions that maybe Shantae has had in the past. So forgive us of our sins, and we ask your blessing upon this discussion so that we can present things in a way that will be pleasing to you. Forgive us of our sins again in Jesus' dear name. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Shantae.
All right.
So
why do evil and suffering exist? And it's crazy because Shalom.
I disappeared and I came back.
Okay, hush. Why do evil and suffering exist? Because there's a lot of evil and suffering going on, and a lot of people promoting the evil, and that's what's making it even worse. Like, you know, this evil is going on, you're gonna sit there and act like it's not happening. Like, I don't know what's worse, the person doing the act or the person that's acting like this not happening. Why do evil and suffering exist? Why? Is a natural question for a person to ask when tragedy strikes. How happy we are that the Bible clears Shiloh. How happy we are that the Bible offers clear answers to that question. How did Satan introduce evil into the world? Satan the evil. Go. Go get it. I'm gonna put you in your house if you don't sit down. Now you better decide. Quick. Okay. How did Satan introduce evil into the world? Satan the devil rebelled against God. Satan wanted to rule over others, so he influenced the first humans, Adam and Eve, to join him in his rebellion. Satan did this by telling Eve a lie. Genesis 3:1-5. He made her think that Jehovah was wrongfully withholding something good from her. He implied that humans would be happier if they did not obey God. Satan told the first lie by telling Eve that she would not die. Thus the Bible calls Satan a liar and the father of the lie. John 8:44.
Okay. And we're going to be reading Genesis 3, 1 through 5 in its entirety over in point number 5.
Okay, so you want me to wait?
Yeah,
okay.
wait, we can wait on that one. But, and you know the story probably already.
Oh, well, Adam and Eve. Oh, yes.
So
yes.
how did Satan introduce evil into the world?
By basically making Eve believe that God don't want you eating from that tree because he's hiding something from you. He don't want you to know. He don't want you to be smarter than him, or he's with, so she gave into that temptation and did it, and then took it to her husband and did it. Now I'm wondering if things would have been different if she just would have ate it and Adam would have been like, girl, I ain't eating that. Go on. Just wonder.
Could have. Maybe, who knows? God may have given him another wife, or, But,
I just wonder.
Yeah.
So I always wondered that. And I wonder about, with childbirth and all that, like the suffering that we go through. It's a beautiful thing, at the end. But it's like the pain that you go through, just to birth the baby. The pain you go through your periods. And some people get fibroids and endometriosis. All these things that
are a result of.
Right.
Yeah. So what did Satan really want? What did he really want?
He want us to.
For himself. What did he want?
He wanted to be the king.
Yeah. He wanted to rule, and we find that out later on. When
he go to Jesus,
exactly.
and say, "Do one thing, and you can have it all." And he's like, "Get on, get away from me, Satan."
And then what did he imply about humans?
That we would be happier if we didn't obey God. And some people actually may feel like that they are happier, like in their life, like, cause I get a lot of hate on social media and stuff, and I just be like, are they happy with their life? Like, you may be happy right now, but at the end, you have to answer for all this that you've been doing to me, to others. So it may be kiki now, but is it gonna be kiki forever? Because like you said, this was a short life. Now, if I could live 600, 800, 900,000 years like how they was living, that's how I would want to live with my family. And I feel like that's what he intended for us until that happened. So if it's more life after this short life, I want that.
And it's interesting that you feel like this is a short life, because it really is. The age that you are now, you say you wish you could go back and do things. It's like by the time that we get mature enough to really make some good decisions, we're dying.
We're dying. Right. Right. So, and then we're finding out that the booster shot in the COVID was basically like, if you had a benign cancer, it's now malignant. And my mama is a testament to that. My mama had that brain tumor, and they said she had it for over 10 years when they discovered it in 2012. They removed it. They left a little small piece around her eye because, so she wouldn't go blind. And they check it every 6 months. Every 6 months they claiming it's good, it's good, it's good. My mom got the COVID shot. I told her not to. Then she got COVID. Why? You already had COVID. What you get the shot for? She got the shot and got a booster. Every time she goes to the doctor, getting a booster. And then all this research is coming about these boosters. That basically the boosters is why people of young age are just dropping dead of heart attacks and having all this. And now my mom's brain tumor is cancerous, and now they're talking about radiation and chemotherapy.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
After she had just went to the doctor and he told her there was nothing wrong, but when she went back to Vanderbilt, they found these spots that's been there, obviously. No, ma'am, we're having a lesson. God don't want to hear Subway Surfer.
I am so sorry.
So, it's evil world that we live in, and it's sad that people are that way. And if you don't want to be that way, they want to be evil to you because you don't want to follow their wrongdoing.
Okay.
Well, one thing Shantae said made me think about Enoch that we studied.
I want that book.
He was not a part of that violent society that he lived in, and the people really wanted to kill him, but Jehovah rescued him.
I said we have extra copy, but it's an amazing book.
Okay.
It's an amazing book.
Yeah, I have it in my cart to order it. I just haven't had the money to get, but I definitely anything that I can get my hands on to read
And you don't have to buy it. What you talking about having it in your cart?
Oh, the Book of Enoch.
Oh, you're talking about another, but we're
But y'all, but it's still about.
yeah,
But y'all talking about just the story. But I still don't know.
It's a new book that we're studying on Tuesday night. You've never been to one of our Tuesday night meetings or even listened in on it, have you?
I don't know. I used to come. I went to one on Thursday. Was that a different, or is that the same one? Maybe it was on a Tuesday, not a Thursday.
Went to the memorial was on a Thursday night one time, but we have a regular meeting every Tuesday night.
And then there was another one because remember the memorial. I know I brought the kids, but the other two times I didn't bring them because I was like they was distracting me.
Because it seemed like you always had something to do on Tuesday. It was the girls
dance.
Practicing, and you never could make that meeting.
Yeah. Okay.
But at the end of that, we have a lot of different things that go on in that meeting, and at the end of the meeting, we have what we call a congregation Bible study.
Okay.
So for 30 minutes, we're studying a book, and we've done different books. We've gone through the book of Revelation, Isaiah, but now we have a book called Walk Courageously with God. Okay. And we're doing there are different Bible characters throughout the book. Mm-hmm. And it's really exciting. I'll bring mine so I can show you, and if we have an extra one, I'll bring one next time I come out here. But you would love it. You would really love that. A lot of research, yeah. Okay, so the next one we're going to go into is
what did Adam and Eve choose to do? Mm-hmm. Jehovah was very generous to Adam and Eve. He said they could eat from every tree in the Garden of Eden except one, Genesis 2:15 through 17. But they decided to eat the fruit of that tree anyway. Eve began taking of its fruit and eating it. Later, Adam began eating it, Genesis 3:6. They both disobeyed God. Because Adam and Eve were perfect, it was natural for them to do what is right. But by willfully disobeying God, they sinned and rejected his rulership. That decision caused them great suffering. Genesis 3:16 through 19.
Okay. So what did Adam and Eve choose to do?
They chose to take of the fruit and eat it and disobey God.
Was that a mistake? Was it hard for them?
I'm not gonna. Well, since they were perfect, I don't. Then it should have been easy for them to do what was right.
It was. There was no problem at all. They were in the same conditions that Jesus Christ was in when he was on earth. There's no problem at all. No problem at all. So a perfect person cannot make a mistake. So,
right.
So
okay.
They chose to do what they did. It was almost like premeditated, murder. So, and so by willfully disobeying God, what did they do? What was their fate?
Oh, he threw them out of the garden, and you're on your own as far as.
And it was just one rule they had to obey, just one.
Right.
But by disobeying that rule, what did they reject? What were they, in essence, rejecting?
God.
Yeah, his rulership. So that spirit of independence, wanting to do what I want to do, is still.
It's still here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, and then Adam, like you said, Adam could have, been obedient, but he showed more love for who?
For Eve.
Than God.
Okay. Oh wow, this just opens up a lot. How men lust for women. Oh.
Early in the thoughts. No, okay. So point number 3.
How has Adam and Eve's decision affected us? When Adam and Eve sinned, they became imperfect, and they thus passed on imperfection to all of their descendants. Regarding Adam, the Bible says, through one man sin entered the world, and death through sin. So, start over. Through one man sin entered into the world, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men. Romans 5:12. We suffer for a variety of reasons. Sometimes we suffer because of bad decisions we make. Sometimes we suffer because of other people's bad decisions. Sometimes we suffer because we are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Read Ecclesiastes 9:11.
Okay. So that scripture there in Romans 5:12 is quoted really explains why how Adam and Eve's decision affected us.
Right, because it was one man that entered the earth, and then he sinned, so it just spread to all of us because we're part of him.
So if somebody asks you why do we die? Why do we get sick and die?
Because Adam and Eve disobeyed God.
Mama.
I don't get me this excited over some stranger things because we talking about. Okay,
Okay.
we've been collecting some of this stuff, and at the end, it's for them. Like it's not for me. It's for when I'm dead and gone. They're like, Mama, we had Mama collected all this stuff, and she left. Where we can be stable. That's what it's about. I still was here being able to be with them. I wasn't having to go out and work 35 million hours and still not have time for them.
You got the
So,
same thing.
whatever this journey that I'm on, I'm happy to be on it and see where it leads.
So let's read Ecclesiastes 9:11.
Okay.
Because people, bad things happen. It mentioned 3 different reasons.
Okay, I'll see. Okay, the New World Order. I was looking for it. I have seen something further under the sun, that the swift do not always win the race, nor do the mighty win the battles, nor do the wise always have the food, nor do the intelligent always have the riches, nor do those with knowledge always have success, because time and unexpected events overtake them all.
Okay, so in other words, you can be in the wrong
Place at the wrong time and be like, yeah, like people being, like, oh, they just was there at the park, and then somebody came and had a drive by.
Exactly.
Or, like you said, you may, just because you're rich, don't mean tomorrow you can be broke. Something can happen. So you just always have to remain humble and be thankful for the things that you have, even if you feel that it ain't much, or you feel other people may have more than you. And then the people that have it, you can't look down on other people because they don't have, or you feel like they're not doing enough. Whereas, do you have a relationship with God? You talking about all this money and cars and riches and fame and all that you have, but what is your relationship with God? Like, did He even actually bless you with that, or was that the devil's blessing? So,
There's something to think about, yeah. And I think about some of those the fires in Paradise, California. All those
the wildfire, it's right in Hollywood, and it was wildfire somewhere else, where 20,000 people just had to be evacuated.
Canada's had them, and it's been
everywhere. Here we are having rain every day of the summer,
right.
And they having fires.
But you can just think about all you had one day, and then the next
day nothing. And the same thing can be one day you have nothing, and then tomorrow you wake up and just blessings on top of blessings. Okay, we digging.
Try to get this car without me.
Don't drink my juice. Put it up.
Guess it. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay,
let us finish our lesson. Go on back there.
So you can be in the wrong place at the wrong time. What's another reason that bad things could happen?
Because of other people's decisions.
Yeah.
So like you could be in the car with somebody and they decide they're finna go in the store and rob it, and you had no idea. You're like, now you an accomplice.
Yeah.
Or what was the other one?
That first one. Sometimes.
Oh, because bad decisions that we make. I may feel like, well, I'm finna go, or I don't know. And that's why this is just one thing, but like during like New Year's Eve, I never was the one that wanted to go out and party. I always was the one that wanted to bring in New Year's at church. And I mean, I know bad things can happen at church. They come and shoot up churches too. But I don't know. That was always me. Even as a kid, and even when I got older, it's just something that I wanted to do. Or if I'm bringing it in, I'm not out.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people, maybe they choose to do drugs or smoke in their young years, and then later on they'll. My brother, he smoked a pack of cigarettes every day for 40 years, and he had lung cancer. So God didn't do that to him.
No.
Yeah. And so
my TT, she smoked cigarettes for a long time, but then one day she woke up, and this has been over 12. Oh my God, it's been a long time. One day she woke up and she just was like, I'm not smoking cigarettes no more. And she did. And it's been, if I call her, because Journey's going to be 13, and I know it's been a while. It's
just cold turkey.
And it was crazy. They say people can't do that. Literally, that's what it was.
Yeah,
And I couldn't believe it, because I know they say you get addicted to nicotine, so people get the patches or the gum or the. But yeah, she walked and she didn't.
Miss Giles was a smoker. Can you believe that?
I mean, no, but yeah, but I mean, I can see where maybe because like you said, none of us are perfect, so we all. And then did you do cold turkey?
Yes, okay. But it was a scripture in Hebrews 10:26.
And what did it say?
Stopped me dead in my tracks. And I found out that the sacrifice of Jesus did not cover me, because I was willfully doing something I knew was wrong. And so I put those cigarettes down the toilet and never looked back. And that's probably been, 50 years ago.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. So we're going to dig deeper into some of these same points.
Okay. Consider why God is not responsible for the evil and suffering in the world today, and how he feels when we suffer. The one who is responsible for our suffering. Many people believe that God controls the whole world. Is that true? Watch the video. Which I know the answer to that.
People think the Bible says that God controls the world. But how could that be? People think this world is out of control. It's full of pain and suffering, sickness and death, poverty and disaster. How could a loving God be responsible for all of this? What the Bible says may surprise you. It says, the evil one controls the whole world. In other words, there's an evil power behind the world's problems. Someone who is pulling the strings. That's why, no matter how hard we try, humans just cannot solve the world's problems. The good news is, the Bible says things will not always be like this. It tells us why we're in this situation, how God will fix it, and how we can deal with it in the meantime.
Okay. Let's read James 1:13 and 1 John 5:19, and then discuss this question. Is God responsible for suffering and evil? James 1:13 says, when under trial, let no one say, I am being tried by God. For with evil things God cannot be tried, nor does he himself try anyone.
Okay, so if something bad happens to you,
I know how people are like, well, if God, I don't even say that anymore. I just feel like, devil, you working, ain't you? Like, cause like you said, he don't want us to suffer, so why? And we know who rules the earth. Yeah. Satan was cast down 1914. Do your research, and it's been terrible ever since. I mean, it was terrible before, but it's been terrible ever since.
Worse, because before he was able to go back and forth.
Right. So he caused a little chaos and run back, and things cool down. But now he just stuck down here, so he's making us all.
He knows he has a short period of time left.
Right. So he wants as many to follow him as he can get.
Yeah. And sometimes people say that God is testing me, when things.
Yeah.
And that's not true, but we can test ourselves. We can, we can allow it to be a test for ourselves. Not that God has thrown this into my life, but when you're going through something, then you can prove faithful to God by
Right.
enduring this test.
Right. Your test can become your testimony. Nothing to do with God
Exactly.
testing you.
Right.
You know,
right.
it's how you maneuvering through it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
First
1 John 5:19. We know that we originate with God, but the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one. So no, God is not responsible for suffering and evil because God does not run the world. He's over heaven.
And so that picture and for that video, you know, there's a song, God has the whole world in his hands, you know, but really, you
They
know,
need to refix
it's
that.
like, right, it's like
Yeah.
Satan's got a grip on the
Yeah, I
world.
need to. Yeah, I don't even want to sing that at Vacation Bible School. I'll make sure I tell my Aunt Sharon, Auntie, we cannot sing God got the whole world in his hands at Vacation Bible School anymore, because no, he does not. The devil has it. And God gonna send Jesus back to reign it back in. So we need to remix that song. He had it, and then he gave it to Satan for a short time, and then he gonna claim it back. So yeah, that's crazy. Cause yeah, it's.
And so in the next point, we're gonna find out why God's allowing this though.
Okay, so consider the results of Satan's rulership. Play the video, read Genesis 3:1-6, and then discuss these questions. Why lie? What lie did Satan tell? Which we know that. So, why does God allow suffering? Let's see.
Why does God allow suffering? Jehovah God didn't intend for humans to suffer. On the contrary, he gave the first human couple a wonderful start. But Satan, the rebel angel, called God a liar and influenced the first humans to reject God's authority. When Adam and Eve disobeyed God, they chose to follow Satan. They rebelled against Jehovah and decided for themselves what was right and wrong. Was Satan correct? Could humans rule themselves successfully without help from God? Time would be needed to settle the crucial issues raised by the rebels. To illustrate, a rebellious student claims that the teacher's method of instruction is wrong. He insists that he knows a much better way. Some students think that he is right, and they also become rebellious. What should the teacher do? He has the authority to reprimand the rebellious students, but what effect would that choice have on the other students? They may lose respect for the teacher, thinking that he is afraid of being proved wrong. But suppose the teacher allows the student to show the class his method. Then it would be proved to all present who is qualified to teach.
Don't look like you're getting the right answer, sir.
Jehovah has done something similar to what the teacher does. When Satan challenged Jehovah, millions of angels were watching. How Jehovah handled the rebellion would greatly affect all those angels, and eventually all intelligent creation. Knowing this, Jehovah allowed Satan to rule this world for a time. Satan's rule has caused untold pain and suffering. However, once Jehovah's right and ability to rule is established beyond any doubt, Jehovah will undo all the damage caused by Satan's rebellion. At that time, only people who choose to follow God's standards will inhabit the earth.
Okay. So we're gonna analyze this by reading Genesis 3:1-6.
Now that the serpent was the most cautious of all the wild animals of the field that Jehovah God had made. So it said to the woman, did God really say that you must not eat from every tree of the garden? At this, the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but God has said about the fruit of the tree that is in the middle of the garden, you must not eat from it. No, you must not touch it, otherwise you will die. At this, the serpent said to the woman, you certainly will not die. For God knows that in the very day you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and bad. Consequently, the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was something desirable to the eyes. Yes, the tree was pleasing to look at. So she began taking of its fruit and eating it. Afterwards, she also gave some to her husband when he was with her, and he began eating it.
Okay. So what lie did Satan tell in verse 4 and 5?
Told that they would basically be like God and know good and evil. Because it's definitely not what happened. Yeah, they knew all right.
So how did Satan imply that Jehovah was holding back something good from humans?
Basically saying like that, saying like your eyes will be open and you will really see what he see, I guess. So, and that's crazy because people, like we have that, like you say, that temptation goes on now, like with peer pressure and with just, false prophets and people, false everything, just in organizations and just all around you. People try to get you to, yeah, if you do this, yeah, and so.
Deceptive, yeah. So according to Satan, do humans need to have Jehovah as their ruler in order to be happy?
Well, according to Satan, no.
Yeah.
But we know he definitely is telling a lie because we can see the chaos right there.
Right. So think back about the video. Who portrayed the teacher?
The actual teacher.
In the video that we just saw, who was the teacher, and who was the rebellious student?
Oh, well, Satan.
Satan was the rebellious student, and who was the
God was the teacher. And then the angels were the other students in the classroom. So if he would have been like, you know what? Which, I mean, he cast him down, but...
And he didn't do it.
But he still...
Right. And he didn't do it right away. Because Satan wasn't cast down to him way later.
Right.
But what if God had just zapped Satan out of
Yeah, because, I mean, he could have just did that.
Yeah. But what... And
then they were like, oh, right. That'll make them think like, oh, so he's just going to kill us because we don't agree with him,
and
or...
put a seed of doubt in their mind.
Yeah.
I wonder if those humans could have.
Yeah. Like a student in the classroom, like if a teacher... And I also wasn't that type of teacher, like a teacher that's doing that is like, they're like, well, if she doing that to him, then we could try it. And yeah, so you don't want that. So he was like, okay, I'm going to show you what I can tell you.
And then what if the teacher, here's the student trying to do the problem. And what if the teacher kept whispering in his ear, no, don't do that, do it this way.
Right.
Would that make sense?
No. Because what you helping him for? He thought he knew it all.
Exactly.
So why would God be like, no, don't do that way? I already told you not to do it. So why would I help you figure out a way out of what I already told you not to do? You figure it out. That's your test.
So what's going on right now in the world? Satan has man thinking that he could rule over man.
Right.
What's been the result?
War and everything.
They can't solve
genocide. No, we can't. But somehow, way the Jews, and not all, but they feel like that they make things happen. When I saw parts of the Talmud, the Bible, I'm like, what? How do you think we can fix it? We haven't did it yet.
And so would God go around, some people say, well, why can't God fix this? Why can't he fix that? It would be like him running around putting Band-Aids on all these
everything, right?
That man has messed up. But God has a set time, and by him allowing all this time, without a shadow of a doubt, we know we need him. The angels know we need him, and he knows when it's time to put an end to it.
And I look at that also as like, when they talk about like with people being like you being patient and not rushing, because I learned like patience, like rushing can be like if you wait you can really see what's really going on, and versus if you just put something out there real quick, and then people can switch up and try to change real quick. But if you be patient and wait on God, like you can really maybe get the answers that you really were looking for.
There's a
instead of
scripture that says that something about being hasty.
Mhm.
That's a Bible principle.
I
Actually.
put I know from the Bible thing. That's what I'm saying. I took that like Russian. Yeah, I put that on my Facebook last week. But it was talking about Russian, being a weapon of destruction, because you need to wait, patience, be still, hear God.
Okay. So let's read Ecclesiastes 8:9.
Okay.
And this is showing what has happened without Jehovah being ruler.
Okay. All of this I have seen, and I applied my heart to every work that has been done under the sun during the time that man has dominated man to his harm.
Okay.
Right. Man dominated man. Slavery. Like that was all even before 1940. So
it's been going on, and there have been some good men that really wanted to do the right thing, but what happened to them?
They were murdered.
Yeah, exactly. Or either influenced,
to turn and
right. So they just can't. They can't. It's not in our DNA to rule over ourselves. Jehovah didn't even design us to do that. Yeah. Okay, so point number 6. Jehovah cares about our suffering.
Okay. Is God indifferent to our suffering? Consider what King David and the Apostle Peter wrote. Read Psalms 31:7 and 1 Peter 5:7 and then discuss this question. How does it make you feel to know that Jehovah notices and cares about our suffering? Psalms 31:7 says, I will rejoice greatly in your loyal love, for you have seen my affliction. You are aware of my deep distress. And 1 Peter 5:7, while you throw all of your anxiety on him because he cares for you.
Okay. So how does this make you feel to know that Jehovah notices and cares about our suffering?
It makes me feel good that I'm not alone, even if I'm alone like in the human sense. I know that he's always with me, and I know that I can pray to him and give him my fears and my anxieties, and that he cares for me. I can trust that he can handle it.
Right. Okay. And 1 Peter 5:7.
Oh yeah. While you throw all your anxiety on him because he cares for you.
And I forgot the picture. I think that picture on the computer comes in.
The picture where it says, without Jehovah as the ruler of the world, what has happened? Or another one.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
and it's in.
And it says A, B, C, and D.
So
it says,
what do you see there?
Adam and Eve were perfectly living in paradise with the freshest green looking grass, freshest air, no toxins, but they listened to Satan and they rebelled against him. And then after the rebellion, the world became full with sin and murder and hatred and death and everything that's going on right now. And when Jehovah sent Jesus back, he's going to end the sin, the suffering, and death. And once again, we will be able to live perfect in paradise as God intended for us to do. And if they mess up again, I guess starting this cycle over again. Like I don't know, but I don't think it can't be that at that point.
No,
yeah, it can't.
It won't happen again.
Yeah, it won't. No, it can't. So yeah.
Does that give you hope?
Yes, it does. If I can live with no suffering, no none of that, perfect in paradise for 2,000 years, put me there.
It's like we have a do-over,
Right.
The life that we have now that, didn't get to accomplish all that we wanted to, we got a do-over. We can, this is not even the real life.
Right.
It's not even the real life. Okay. And
number 7.
Uh-huh.
God will end all human suffering. Read Isaiah 65:17 and Revelations 21:3 and 4, and then discuss this question. Why is it comforting to know that Jehovah will undo the effects of all the bad things that humans have experienced? Okay. Isaiah 65:17 says, for look, I am creating new heavens and a new earth,
And the former things will not be called to mind, nor will they come up into the heart. And Revelations 21, 3 and 4. With that I heard a loud voice from the throne say, Look, the tent of God is with mankind, and he will reside with them, and they will be his people. And God himself will be with them. And he will wipe out every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more. Neither will mourning, nor outcry, nor pain be any more. The former things have passed away.
Okay. So that first scripture that you read, the former things will not be called to mind. Sometimes people, you know, have been abused or they experience things emotionally and you can't get it out of your head.
Right.
Some people, even commit suicide because they can't get those bad memories out of their head.
Right.
So Jehovah's gonna make those things just fade away.
That ain't mean he gonna make a new earth. He gonna blow this one up and create another one. That's not what he said.
Right. There's nothing wrong with the earth, is it?
No.
Nothing wrong with the planet.
There's nothing wrong with the planet. It's wrong with the people on it.
Exactly. So when you read Revelation,
you can't even blame the animals.
Right. So
we doing everything to the animals, making them, in the lab and so yeah. We gonna make everything how it was because Adam and Eve had the animals.
So when you read Revelation 21, 3 and 4, some people think that's talking about heaven. But how do you know it's not? How do you know it's talking about the earth?
It says, look, the tent of God is with mankind, and he will reside with them.
And so we know that God can't really, because he's too powerful, nobody can even see God and live. Jesus came to the earth,
right?
Because we saw him,
mm-hmm.
And his personality was so much like his father that he taught us what his father was like.
Mm-hmm.
So God can't really live with us.
No.
But when things are going so good for you, you'll feel like God is right here,
right?
Yeah. But
I feel
the rest of that verse.
Mm-hmm. And what he says, basically, he will wipe every tear from your eye. The death will be no more, mourning, no pain, no. Why did this happen to me? Why did I have to lose this person? Why did I have to lose? We won't have to worry about that. We will be happy.
And so the former things have passed away. Right. So were any of those things ever in heaven?
No.
So, but they have always been
on earth.
Right? So that's where it's going to pass away from, the earth.
On earth.
The earth, yeah. Okay. So let's look at that box there.
Did you know? When Satan first told the first lie, he slandered Jehovah. That is, he damaged Jehovah's reputation as a fair and loving ruler. When Jehovah undoes human suffering in the near future, he will vindicate himself. In other words, he will prove that his rulership really is the best. The vindication of Jehovah's name is a matter of the highest importance in the universe. Matthew 6, 9, and 10. Where it says, you must pray then this way, Our Father in the heavens, let your name be sanctified, let your kingdom come, let your will take place as in heaven, also on earth.
Okay. So why do you think it's Jehovah's name is so important when you think about what did Satan do to Jehovah's name?
He put salt on it. He made it where they don't even call him his name anymore. He's Lord. He's some God that I ain't never heard of. He's
and think about what he's doing to his reputation. What do people blame God for?
Everything. They blame God for their family members passing, for their sicknesses, for losing their jobs, for losing their homes, for homeless. They blame God for all that when Satan is who is ruling the world. Yeah. So you need to blame him.
Yeah. So when everything is straightened out, God's reputation will be clear.
Will be cleared, and you will know his name, and you will put some respect on it. Jehovah. You want people to call you by your name. You don't want to be, hey girl, hey dude. You want to be known by your name. So that like I told you, I tell you that all the time. That just really woke me up 2 years ago when I learned, like, why would they remove his name? Why would you change it to Lord? Why would you change it to this? Why would you want people to think Jesus is Jesus, it's just Jesus and God is the same person? Like, no, Jesus spoke in red over here. So
And so that's why when Jesus
They
told,
want the confusion, so they should let you know that it's not God. God does not want you confused. He wants you to have a clear mind, and so He won't confuse you. This is all the devil's work.
exactly, exactly. So that's why in Matthew 9, 6 and 6, 9, and 10, when Jesus taught us how to pray, the very first thing he said, hallowed be thy name. For God's name to be sanctified, for it to be held holy. So that's your
Our Father in the heavens. Satan is here.
yeah, okay. So Shante, what if someone were to say to you, suffering is a part of God's purpose for us?
I would say you are a liar. I'm sorry.
You would just say that.
Nah,
You would try to explain.
Yeah, I would. I would say that's not true. That's the devil's plan, and God will send His Son back to reclaim, and we won't have suffering no more. Do we know when that will be? No, we don't. But that's why you just have to have the faith and keep praying that you're doing what's right. And if you don't understand, go find the word and try to, just keep God in you. And try to keep the other stuff away. We know it's hard because the other stuff is here. That's the word, and that's why He say don't stray from Him.
Yeah, and we know we're getting close to the end because
Oh,
how things are happening.
Oh yes, I've it's I can't even talk about it. I talk about it a lot on my social media, just with everything, with the evil, with the black and the white, and the black and the black, and the this and the this and the and then everything in the other countries that's going on is just like wow.
So we know we're really close. We're at the threshold. We're almost there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So our summary. You want to read our summary statement?
Satan, the devil, and the first two humans are mainly responsible for the evil in the world. Jehovah cares deeply about our suffering, and He will soon undo it.
Okay. So, in review, what lie did Satan, the devil, tell Eve?
He told Eve that God didn't want her to take of the fruit because basically they would learn the truth and know what He knows.
And He said that they
wouldn't die. So that's definitely was a lie, baby. You could have threw that if that would have been the only all the other things He said. Yeah, you'll know what God knows and this and this and this, but you gonna die. Oh, you can have that, buddy. But of course He didn't do that. That would have been right. Telling them the consequences to what's He didn't want that.
And they gradually started dying in that very day. When they unplugged themselves from Jehovah like a fan, gradually winding down. So, how did Adam and Eve's rebellion affect all of us?
We're still living in sin today, suffering and evil and pain and death and sickness and hunger and.
So we inherited.
We inherited from our parents.
Exactly.
Our parents, which means we all were birthed from them.
Exactly.
So why the hate against each other? And Janelle, she probably still up asleep. I don't seen everybody but her. I don't get it. Because and then I can say this to y'all because we talked about, who I voted for, and oh Lord, we ain't got to talk about that. See, that's God. He told you, stay out of them politics. But what I'm saying, I don't know if he's the Antichrist. I don't know, but it's just like, I guess there's no. We're not supposed to rule each other. That's the point that I'm trying to get at. So it's like,
and we still have to respect whoever is in office. We have to respect them. And even in the past, Jehovah has used earthly rulers to accomplish His purpose. So
right.
Who knows? If He might use Trump to do something before the end comes, we just don't know. We don't. But we just have to. We don't put enough faith in them. We don't trust them.
Right, and I guess that's what I was trying to get at, and I just want, like.
But we have, we have to respect them because Jehovah's allowing them to be, and we have a measure of order because of the things that are in place, and so we have the fire department, we have the police department, we respect the laws of the land, but
But when the laws of the land start coming into the law of God, then it's like
God is ruling.
I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
So I guess I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
But then they'll try to say, "Oh, you went to jail." Well, I went to jail for serving God, not for
the disciples did.
Right. So when people try to shun people for going to jail, what did they go to jail for? Did they go to jail for a good cause, or was it, Because I know a lot of people in the day that went to jail. Some people even went to jail to be saved, because that king that can't remember, he put him in jail to save him because his wife wanted him to kill him because he married the brother's wife, and the wife wanted him to be, because he tell him like, you wrong for being with your brother's wife, and she like, oh, you need to kill him, and he put him in jail to protect him, like, so yeah.
How do you know that Jehovah cares about our suffering?
Because he's going to come and undo it.
Exactly. And he can undo everything. Every bad thing that has happened, he can undo.
And he didn't cause the suffering. The person that caused it doesn't care. He's sitting back laughing. Every time we make a mistake, every time we go against God, he's, I knew you was going to do that. I got you to do that. So that's why you just have to keep the faith, pray, ask God to forgive you your sins, knowingly and unknowingly. And I mean, that's all we could do, because we inherited what Adam and Eve and Satan did. So we were going to be on the wrong path no matter what. Exactly. Just have to find your way to the right, but we were led astray from the beginning. Right. When they took the fruit. So we were never perfect. So when people claim to be perfect, like, there's some flaw in everybody and everyone has going on. So we can't look at this person, oh, that's our savior. And no, God is our savior. No human can bear what he could bear. Do you think a human could bear everything of a person? If all of us just came to this one person, a human, and just put all of everything on them, everybody in the world put it on one person. Yeah, right. That's not happening. I have anxiety just thinking about it. So no, I don't want to be God. I can't be.
Okay. Well, we have enjoyed sitting in on your Bible study. You study with yourself, but I'm so excited to be back with you.
I am too.
And I was wondering, I don't know if I asked you last time, have you had a chance to see our new dramas on Jesus?
It's 3, right?
Because
it was 3.
It was 3 last time, and then we got 3 more. So we got 4, 5, and 6. Have you seen?
Wait a minute. So the first one, that was like an hour. The next one was an hour. Next one. Okay, tell me what happened to all of them, because I know I sat and watched them. They were kind of shorter.
Okay.
The last 3, 4, 5, and 6 are kind of like, they're not as long as.
One of them was short. Number 5. Number 5 is like 30 minutes, because it's just Jesus giving the Sermon on the Mount.
Oh yeah, I watched all of them. I have.
Okay, and then the last one, you saw him raise the man, the widow's son that had died, raise him. So you watched all of them.
I did.
Okay, wasn't that amazing? Yeah.
Yes. So they're gonna start coming out with 3 every time now instead of the 1.
Next year, I think they just announced 2 episodes, 6, 7, and 8. But there was so much work into making those dramas.
I bet. I actually went back. When I watched 4, 5, and 6, I went back to watch 3, because I was kind of, it had been so long, so I went back. Okay. And once I realized, I remember all this, then I went to the others. But yeah,
we really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, and it's almost like being to the Sermon on the Mount. It's almost like you were sitting there listening,
having the sermon.
And hearing all the things that are in that Sermon on the Mount. People, they've heard things, do unto others, but they never knew that that's where it came from.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the world today. It's so many religions with conflicting, and when we're all, it's one true God, it's one God. All these different, it's one, and that's what the confusion. He wants us to be confused. The devil wants us to be confused, right. So we don't know who to trust.
That's right. Okay. looking forward to coming back again.
Yes. Next Thursday.
Okay.
What is that date? So I can just make sure.
Next Thursday. Well,
Will be
when
the
was school?
6th.
When will school start?
On the 8th.
Okay.
What day is the 8th? I want to make sure.
The 8th is on a Saturday.
No, then that ain't it then.
Did they start on the 10th maybe? 10th is Monday.
When is the 3rd?
The 3rd is a Monday.
No. The 4th, I think.
It's
they
a
start
Tuesday.
on a Tuesday.
They start on a Tuesday?
I think
Ooh, that won't be long. They start that early?
I think they start on the 4th.
Oh, wow.
When does Metro Nashville go back to school? The 11th.
The 11th, okay. So I got a little bit, another week. Okay.
Yeah, so we trying to get stuff for that. You know, I'm making merch, trying to get the money, money so get school supplies and stuff like that.
Because you got a bunch of kids.
So, yeah. But I was a teacher, so I do have a lot of supplies.
Yeah.
Well, enough where they can start off school at least.
Yeah.
And
do they wear uniforms anymore?
Jalea and Shiloh do, but Jordan and Janelle, the middle school they go to, you can wear regular clothes. It's a arts school, but
So
the other middle schools still wear uniforms.
So what school does Shiloh go to?
They go to 3 days or 50% off, but tourists thought DT told us, so he didn't tell me, and so we missed it. But the family discount, but as an employee, you get 30% off anyway, so it works out. And I think this weekend is tax-free weekend too. So
John will take care of you.
Oh, he always do. So I be trying to tell people. I be sitting back and I just be like, God, you did it again. Yeah. So I'm still making my merch. So, and that's my part, what I do, and he working, and that's his part. So I'm about to do some t-shirts, and I'm making cell phone cases now. I have a cell phone case maker, so I can make different custom cell phone cases.
Wow.
So
I like your shirt.
Oh yeah, I made this with Shiloh T-Ball. And then on the back,
Okay.
I made a lot of shirts for baseball parents, tumblers, cups, mugs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So now it's back to school, so I'm trying to start making back to school stuff so people can put in some orders. So.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna let Erlene say a prayer, and then I want to see your chickens.
Okay.
Our kind and loving Father in the heavens, Jehovah, as we come to the end of our exciting Bible study today, we appreciate learning so much from the scriptures why evil and suffering exist. We thank Shantae for her love for your word, the Bible, and the effort that she puts in to learning more about you. So we pray that you continue to give her your Holy Spirit so that she will continue to make progress in her journey of getting closer to you. We know we are imperfect, Father, and we do make mistakes, but we always beg that you please forgive us and help us to be just as forgiving toward others. So help us now to meditate on the things that we have learned today and think about ways that we can share this information tactfully with others, because many have been misled as to why evil and suffering exists. So it gives us an opportunity to really sanctify your name. So once again, we thank you for our study today and pray that you watch over each one of us until we can come together again. We offer our prayer to you in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Okay.
Hey, y'all want to go take them to see the chickens? Shiloh? Come on, let's go outside. They coming to see the chickens. Boy, calm down.
I'll see you later. Now look, you gotta go on it.
I like the big picture.
It feels good.
Okay.
Your turn. Go inside there, and I'm about to throw the balloon.
Okay. So let me go get them for y'all.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. That's the rooster.
Yep. Hey, Ruru. Hey. Come here, y'all. It's another. Come here, y'all. Come here. Ruru, go get your family.
Man, look at the elevator right here. Look.
We had a question. Somebody had asked, does the Bible say obey the law of the land?
Why obey the law?
No, they said do. Like they asked, do the Bible say obey?
Yeah, and Romans 13, that whole chapter though.
You can go whole chapter if you want to know more. Y'all want you want to come down and see? No. I know.
Oh, I love the house.
Yes, so this was the first one that we built.
Oh,
And then when they was just chicks. Yeah, me and Ty.
so it's like a kid.
Yep, doors, yeah, everything. And then we built this one once they got bigger.
We could go in.
I need to fix it. So they walk up.
Oh, they're under the house.
Yeah, they right here.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was telling Miss Jazz, they right here under the house.
Under the house.
So stay cool.
Okay.
And then around 7:30, you know, they go in on their own.
Okay.
Like, you know, we just come out and make sure it's locked or whatever, but they'll go in on their own.
Mama, I want that.
What
You want what? They eat, well, that's, but you know, they like to find stuff in the grass and stuff too. We also give them like egg shells because when they start laying eggs, it'll make the shells be hard. Because when they first start laying them, the eggs may not come out hard. It is a lot we've learned. But yeah, so when it rains, they like to find the worms and stuff like that. But Ruru, come here.
They got sense. They don't want to be out of the sun.
Right.
Oh, there's a rooster.
Oh yeah. You gonna make the noise for her?
So y'all,
get him to do it.
So y'all are woken up in the morning.
Oh yeah. Cause like I said, Ty get off at 4:30 in the morning from his third shift. He get here about 5. But within the next 30 minutes, he making noise.
Okay.
The other one haven't started doing it yet. That's Honey. That's a girl.
That is not Honey. That's Cinnamon.
Oh, Cinnamon is the boy.
No.
That's a boy.
Cinnamon is the girl.
We ain't gonna have no boy named Honey.
Pretty. The white one.
The white one, see that one.
Mama,
was tricky because it's a mixture of 2 different birds.
Mama,
so Ty kept thinking it was a rooster. So we done took her back to them twice. And I done made that's a hen. We keeping her. I chose her. It's a hen. We realized it's a hen.
Mama,
but since she a mixture, she looks.
Mama, Cinnamon is the girl.
She looks different.
Mama, Cinnamon is the girl.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. And Honey is the what you call it?
No.
Honey is just like regular Honey.
And then the black and white one, she's scary. She ain't gonna even come.
And then we also.
And then the all black one is the female of his that we went.
It ran away.
When we went back, they gave us another one, and then we purchased one. Because the chickens $5, and then the hens $25 and up if they're already laying. And then people come and get the roosters just to eat, of course. Because like I said, you don't need a rooster. So she was like, I love my rooster. So when people come to her to get the rooster, she don't like that. She be like, but you know. See, you gonna do it when we come in.
Look, I made a whole party. my room. Next time y'all gotta come to my daddy's
Well,
room.
so then don't take them. I don't want to see no dirty room.
Y'all gotta come. No, at first it was clean, but shower messed up my body stuff, so y'all gotta come to my daddy's grill.
So your
To
daddy
your
likes to
daddy's
grill?
grill.
Yeah.
Can he grill good?
Oh yeah. What's y'all song? Sing y'all song for.
Nobody can grill better than my daddy. For real. Nobody can grill better than
It
my
ain't no
daddy.
can. It's nobody grill better than my daddy, for real.
Quiet.
Well, yeah, they made up the whole song. Okay, you forgot.
Look.
Well, I enjoyed our
You a
lesson.
hater. You a hater.
Your book got all turned upside down.
Of course.
Mama,
What, Julia?
watch my baby.
I need to plug this phone up. It's finna die.
Well, we look forward to next week.
Yes, I do too. I do too.
Oh, my tablet.
This is a purchase of a purse.
Thank you.
A purse.
That's cute.
No, I miss my papa.
Yeah, we really miss Papa.
Let's see.
Mama,
What?
when you die, you do something come out of your body. And then it looks like some floating up.
No, you don't see none of that.
And then the walls open
No.
up and then you go to the heaven.
That's not what happens.
And I also got a bottle. What happened? But
I don't know.
you just
You're
died.
not gonna figure something. Yeah, you're gonna die. And then when God come back, send Jesus back, you'll be with him. Yeah, I can't explain it. He has to put you on.
No, I don't know how it's supposed to work. And here's the bottle. And you can put water in it, drinks. And it drinks the water. It drinks the water. And it drinks the water. And then it pees. Guess what? Look. So you feed it. Guess what?
It's on. It's on the
library.
Okay.
And the children.
Okay.
It's on. I mean, it's
So I done showed them something, but I didn't know it was series like that.
You
Okay.
can feed it.
I'm gonna have to show you some stuff, okay? I'm gonna JW website.
it's something about death too.
Okay. I'm gonna show y'all a cartoon about them, okay?
I'm going to put milk in the bottle.
No, you're not.
But you can actually drink it. Yeah.
Thank y'all, and I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all be safe.
Rita!
Tell your husband I said hey.
Husband. Oh! Say hi,
Alright, y'all. Yeah, I forgot about my Bible lesson today. I didn't, but I actually started my live later than I was supposed to. But I did intend on recording my Bible lesson. So I hope y'all enjoyed that and understand that why evil
Mama.
happens.
You close the top.
And it's not because of God. It's closed. Yeah. Alright, sit back down. Hold up, I left this grease on. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Shallow, calm down.
Oh my God. Mama, when I feed, I have to put it. Oh my God. Remember? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Alright, let's get back on the computer now. Cut you off. Add you back to the stage.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Alright.
Oh my God. I'm going down the slide. Try to go get my phone in the kitchen. I'm right here. You literally right there. I don't care. What you get for rushing? Gotta find my black sock and load up those bullets. These my bullets.
Police doing an investigation. All of these strange from communicating facts and evidence is not an effort to keep the truth from the public. It is an effort to protect the integrity of this investigation and the grand jury proceedings. As your district attorney, I have an ethical obligation to avoid public statements that could influence witnesses, prejudice the proceeding, or compromise the fairness of the legal process. My obligation extends to and requires me to use reasonable care to ensure investigating agencies avoid making those statements and releasing information as well. These rules exist to protect the search for the truth, not to prevent it.
So if that's the case, then why is information coming out in regards to Nolan being heavily drunk on the island, according to what two witnesses are saying, and not according to what toxicology is saying? Where's the toxicology report? Now that it seems like investigators are working against the family and not actually for the family, new subpoenas have been issued to various social media companies and a location tracking app in connection with pending litigation related to the death of Nolan Xavier Wells. On Tuesday, Mississippi-based attorney Gary Bufkin filed subpoenas to obtain information from accounts associated with the 18-year-old student athlete on Snapchat, WhatsApp, TikTok, Meta platforms, and the location tracking app Life 360, according to the records reviewed by the Sun Herald. And while we're at it, I also want to let you know that multiple people have received letters giving notice of an anticipated civil lawsuit by the family of Nolan Xavier Wells. Here is the letter that was sent to Judge Ashley Cole. It's basically stating that the attorneys that are representing Nolan Xavier Wells sent this letter to her because they are investigating Nolan's death and that she needs to reasonably anticipate litigation. The letter legally requires Judge Cole, her family members, and anyone acting on her behalf to preserve all potentially relevant evidence, including electronically stored information. It also warns that destroying, deleting, altering, or failing to preserve evidence could be considered spoliation and may result in court sanctions, unfavorable evidentiary rulings, or instructions allowing a jury to draw a negative conclusion. This letter is not an accusation or proof of wrongdoing. It is a formal demand to ensure that potentially important evidence remains intact. Something definitely happened that day on Horn Island or on the way leaving Horn Island. Regardless of what, we need to find out what happened to Nolan Wells, and some arrests need to be made. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything going on in the case of Nolan Wells? Leave a comment and we'll talk about it down below.
Okay, y'all. So now that we've been updated on, as far as the case, the audio recording where you can hear them talking about, is he dead? No, wake up, wake the fuck up. What did you do, Bart? And then he was talking about he asked for it. Now that we know all that, let's see what Raccoon Tatum is saying about the case.
Again, the audio that y'all are like hearing from me is different. I increased my gain by 5. So it's dramatically louder than whatever Tatum is currently playing and whatever he's hearing. So Tatum can't even hear the audio because Tatum is still where the parts already came and went, right? The audio already came. Officer Tatum spent all of yesterday telling us the audio was fake, the Nolan Wells audio was fake, and we're making it up. And then as soon as TMZ confirmed, no, the audio is real, Tatum took his tap dancing behind to that computer and loaded up that live stream and proceeded to run narratives and tried to debunk and lie about an audio that he once claimed was fake. Now he's acknowledging the audio is real. Now he's trying to tell us that we ain't hear what we heard. So here is Officer Tatum trying to run PR and narratives and try to make us believe that we ain't hear what we heard. Let's go. No, it's full of crap. And before we get to any of that, we're going to talk about all that. Before we get to all of that, we're going to talk about new updates in the Nolan Wells case, the phone call that everybody been asking me to review. I've had an opportunity to review it as much as I can. We had some contact from the family, and also TMZ did an incredible job at explaining what that really was all about. We'll get to it. Bro, we just heard the explanation from TMZ. Did TMZ do, after what we just watched, did TMZ do an incredible job? Or did TMZ acknowledge that they heard exactly what we heard. Oh my God, Nolan, no, Nolan, no, Nolan, no, he's dead. But TMZ says we should not listen to our ears. Maybe we're just hearing it wrong. We hear a thing wrong because y'all heard the same thing we heard. Now here is Tatum acknowledging that that the audio is real, but he's gonna try to in real time make you believe that you're not hearing what you're hearing.
And come
Put
back
on the
later.
Austin Tatum show.
Y'all come join me on the YouTube StreamYard vertical to continue on with this
If you're just
subject.
starting, just go and check it out. See if it's something you're interested. I'm gonna say more in a written form about how.
Look at my team. Let's get into this. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody was saying, "B Tatum, what do you think about the audio? What do you think about the audio? What do you think about this newfound audio?" First and foremost, and I may have alluded to this before we went to the weekend, but when I first heard it, I turned the volume up as loud as I could, and I didn't hear none of that stuff they were saying. And then, I bet you, hey Tatum, I bet you would hear it. I bet.
All right, I bet you didn't hear it either.
You're the only person
I
in
didn't hear
America
none
who
of
would
that.
hear that. Who ain't hear
Just
that
like-
audio? I bet, right? I bet you would hear it, right? But I thought it was fake though. I thought it was AI. Now as you would hear it, okay, bet. Yo, first and foremost, and I may have alluded.
Right, now he didn't hear it. But it's same thing like with the Charlie Kirk case and everything that's going on. Like, you talking about, it's clear evidence that Tyler Robinson took the shot. You can see it in 4K video footage. No, you cannot. That same grainy footage that we've been seeing, yes, Bible study is over with. Yes, Bible study is over with, Lovelace. You can catch the replay on Why Does Evil and Suffering Exist. It was a very great lesson, and we seeing examples right now, like that Bible lesson with exactly what I'm talking about today. People that's refusing to see the evil. Yeah, so of course you didn't hear it, Tatum. I'm not going to call you officer. He definitely was not an officer. And if there were any cases that you were over while you was an officer for 6 months, they need to reopen all them cases and do research for them people, because you probably set them people up. Oh yeah, I seen it and I got that in the queue. That's next, Lovelace. That's next. This is short. I got that one in the queue next.
Before we went to the weekend, but when I first heard it, I turned the volume up as loud as I could. I didn't
Come
hear
back to
none
the
of that stuff they were
horizontal
saying.
or the other vertical, Lovelace,
And
because
then
I'm about
I know
to
the
end this
context
on the
when the call
on this
occurred,
one because
and
my
therefore
phone died.
I perceived, based on the knowledge that I have, the witness testimony, and also looking into it myself.
Yeah, this
that
phone had just
the
died. So
conversation
come
that
watch
they said couldn't have happened.
on StreamYard.
And it doesn't make
the other
sense that
live.
it had happened because obviously Nolan was not on the boat during this situation. And if he was on the boat during this situation and there was an altercation that happened, everybody and their mama. So you peep how they don't explain the audio. They just do not. They see. We got to start being as bad faith as these people.
Right.
Right. Our downside.
No, we don't.
Yo. Look, I'm about to make somebody a mod. Y'all boot Mark Oliver from the chat if he's being disruptive. See, their strategy is to just deny. Trump is really great at this.
Hold up, y'all.
Right? Trump was asked, hey, President Trump, did you arrange for Andrew Tate to leave Romania and come to America? Nah, I don't know. What? Oh, really? Wait, he's here? I know nothing about it. And come to find out, Trump and his administration literally called Romania, let them know, they want Tate in America. And for Romania to uplift Tate's travel ban, right? But Trump denied it in real time. I don't know what's going on. So now the new strategy is to just deny. That's their strategy. Just deny it all. Deny it completely.
All right, vertical. I'll be back.
But we're not letting you guys do it. We're not letting you guys get away with this, man. No, under no circumstances, bro. You're gonna be forced